Kemba Walker, step back, Walker, cardiac Kemba does it again.
Ubilis, 7 seconds to go. Three-pointer. Oh! Hudgens! Double order!
Again, comes down to fundamental.
Oh! My goodness! Sorrentine hit that one from the parking lot.
Watford for the win!
Yes! Yes!
Trip to the Sweet 16. Katie's got it. Rises up. The shot.
And it's good! It's good! From the corner! And it's over! Gonzaga! The flipper still fits! Ha ha! College basketball!
What is going on, fellas?
What is up? How we doing?
Yeah, not too bad. If I get this Houston team total, it'll kind of just be a wash, but can always be worse, I suppose.
Starting out good, 4-0 to start. So I have secured profit. Now I just need hopefully either Charlotte or Baylor to come through with a little cover to make it a really good day. Otherwise, 4-2, can't complain.
Let's go, Elliot. Yeah, I'm 3-3. Pretty much need Charlotte for a winning night. But Saturday and Sunday I stayed light because Saturday we had I had 80 bets total, I believe. So that was the most action I've ever had out there. Lower units, but that was too much of a sweat. So I just had 3 bets yesterday, and there wasn't that many games anyway to bet on. So yeah, I had it for the Tuesday slate.
There's the
67. You know what? Can't be mad about that. And you know what? We hit a 62% rate for that. So even with that record,
I didn't help at all. Didn't help. Didn't hurt. I'm just normal.
The 2 p.m. slate fucked up. I was 14-5 in the 2 p.m. slate, and then 4 p.m. 6-9. So yeah.
Yeah, the middle of the day fucked me, but the end of the day was beautiful.
Yeah, there's some great games too, man. I thought Saturday was like my favorite Saturday, I think yet.
It was early good Saturday. I didn't watch any of the games because I was at the KUK State game, which is nothing to complain about. That was an awesome game, but it just sucks when when I dedicate my Saturday to the K-State game. It's 2-hour drive there, go to the game, 2-hour drive back. So that's 6.5, 7 hours at the least. So it's, I don't get a lot of eyes on the games.
Outside of Creighton and Michigan State, I thought that was a fun cover. That was my favorite bet of the day. Kansas State plus 4.5. Not just my favorite. I didn't weight it more, but it was just a fun one. And I love fucking with Kansas. So
hell yeah. I know Jen in the chat was asking if anybody had a take on the Fresno State game. Anybody got anything on that?
I might play Fresno just because it's Alfred at the end of the day. I mean, they can easily lay a dud. I mean, Fresno can score, but it's just they can give up 105 points and still not cover this game somehow. But I think I'm going to take my chances and probably just roll Fresno plus 16 here.
I kind of like the first half better after talking about it. I'm
first half plus Fresno.
I might just put a little sprinkle on the money line. Just say fuck it, first half. So I don't want to.
What's the Nevada team total? I could see that hitting.
Yeah, because Fresno pushes. I'm just nervous. I mean, I think Fresno team total under is live too, but yeah, it is pretty low. So I stayed off.
78.5 for Nevada.
Yeah, and I think Fresno State was 2.5. So
yeah, I could see Nevada putting up 80.
I see.
But unfortunately, I'm in Missouri, so there's going to be no betting until I get to Illinois tomorrow. And then I'll put in all the bets that we talk about tonight. They'll be placed when I hit Illinois.
Yeah, don't stop there though. Keep going. Better place to put.
We'll see. We'll see if Indiana's got some good stuff to I can place wagers there too as well.
Don't tempt me with a good time. I'll meet you at the casino and ruin my Thursday morning at work or Wednesday morning at work.
I love a good casino run.
You might need some extra action tomorrow. We can go to the book, watch some games. So
Why not?
Damn it.
Trevor,
Houston up 15.
yeah, they're smoked. Scott Drew, he wants to come to IU. That's all he's thinking about. So
Okay. I don't know why you're so upset. Dusty May's going to be a nice hire.
dude, we're not getting Dusty May. I'll bet you. What odds you want?
I don't know.
The dude from
I don't know why he wouldn't.
Giancarlo Rosado, he's playing against FAU, right?
It won't be Dusty May. I promise.
Yeah, he was at FAU last year.
That's what I thought.
Come on, Charlotte. The Niners, Finers. But yeah, what a weekend! How many Saturdays have we won in a row? Generational runs here. So on Saturdays,
I was light yesterday, 2-0, but
it's 2-1. Yep.
it mattered. Everything.
Only lost here yesterday, that sucked. And then I got Nebraska. Why am I blanking on the other one? Yeah, look, hold on.
I was just Oklahoma State money line or Oklahoma State minus something, and then minus 1.5, 2.5, something like that, and then Temple plus 14.5.
Yeah, that was a good cover.
Yeah, I had a 5-1 day prior to the Super Bowl debacle, but shout out to Hopkins for getting those fucking yards and touchdown. Thank God. Saved it a little bit.
Yeah, I might have lost half my winnings on Saturday for the Chiefs money line, but I did get props back on Hopkins, and I had Hopkins as well.
Touchdown?
Worthy, Juju Smith, Juju Smith-Schuster, first catch, first drive, plus 400. That was cool. And then, of course, I fucking flipped the coin and took the Chiefs defense touchdown instead of the Eagles. And yeah.
Yeah, I was going through touchdown scores, and the only defensive player that I stopped and stared at was Cooper DeJean. It was like 28-1. And I was like, what am I doing? I'm not betting fucking a defensive player to score a touchdown himself. And go figure.
That's how it always works.
Yeah.
I went some man on the library shit. I kept seeing the number 32. So that's why I was like, all right, number 32 on the Eagles is Reed Blankenship. Number 32 on the Chiefs is Nick Bolton. I was like, all right, one of these teams are scoring a touchdown. I don't know why I just didn't take them both, but that was my man of the library kind of cap on that fucking shit. But yeah, no, it was good. I mean, whatever. Deflating ass Super Bowl, man. I'd rather see a good game and whatnot. So
yeah, me too. That was tough.
You got 3 of them. You're fine.
Kind of like the Bucks Super Bowl. They had the Bucks formula there, man.
Yep, they for sure did. Which I was surprised because you wouldn't think that after losing like that to the Bucks before you wouldn't do that. They wouldn't let that happen again. But lo and behold,
Mac.
Let's go, Mac.
Can't be sad over a plus 800. That's for sure. Well, I got to type in these banners. Someone wants to kick us off here. Or tip us off, I guess, since it's a basketball show.
You can talk about that first one, Huff.
Yeah, I mean, this is a fantastic game. Tennessee laying a point at Rupp Arena. Is Kentucky kind of fraudulent, or is this? This is where I'm like, if Tennessee's gonna maybe come in and win this game and muck them up on the short
revenge game.
Kentucky goes in and empty-handed and beats the shit out of them in this court. Now Kentucky is kind of losing steam a little bit. I kind of like Tennessee here, just on the comeback revenge angle and just how they have better defense. But it does kind of scare me that Kentucky is lost in a row, but at least they won on Saturday and drilled South Carolina. So yeah, kind of like Tennessee in this spot. Defense is much better. I think Kentucky's defense is porous. Just fading Rupp Arena can be tough, so I can get talked into something else. But
Probable for Lamont Butler, I would assume.
Oh,
Is what I've been
play.
seeing.
Yeah, he'll play.
Jackson Robinson out.
Yeah, he did hit his hand or something, didn't he?
Yeah, he's out. Jackson Robinson's out. Out Tuesday night against Tennessee. So Jackson Robinson's out, but looks like Butler will play. So you're on Tennessee.
I think so. I'm kind of indecisive on this. I could be talked into something else, but I mean, the short spread, I feel like it's just this thing's going to move Kentucky.
Yeah. The only thing that I think Tennessee could be looking at that spot with against Vanderbilt to kind of avenge that early loss that they had. Last time they're at Vandy, they got them at home on Saturday. Not like they're looking ahead, but but they also did lose to Kentucky already at home. Yeah, I like Tennessee. I just saw that Kentucky beat them by 5 at home. Tennessee, I think Tennessee gets.
Kentucky was drilling them the entire game too, and almost empty-handed as well. They were shorthanded, I should say.
Yeah, no. Looking at that, I think Tennessee comes in here and they get this. They take this from Kentucky. Kentucky's kind of, I mean, they smoked South Carolina, but before that had struggled, dropped that game against Arkansas, against Calipari. I like Tennessee, I think. What about you, Trev?
Yeah, I like Kentucky. Revenge angle. Jackson Robinson's banged up. Lamont Butler's going to play, but he's probably a little banged up. Or Jackson Robinson's not playing, but regardless, it's a revenge spot. I don't care that, and they're laying points on the road. So I mean, like, it's just feels telling. I mean, maybe Tennessee found something with that offense last game too, because they finally, the last 2 games they've put up 81 and 70. They kind of just had to coast against Oklahoma towards the end there. They were smacking them around so bad. It is a back-to-back loss. They also have Vanderbilt on deck, but I'm not too worried about it. I think they get this done because I mean they already lost to Kentucky, so you can't look ahead to something else when you've already lost to a team. Now you're going to hit the road. So I like Tennessee. I'll just take them on the money line, whatever that is, like -120, whatever it is. I'm not.
I think
it opened at 2.5. It may be moving towards Kentucky too, where I'm gonna maybe lose this, but
yeah, just a caveat for all.
Kentucky as a dog at home and just blind bet it,
which I know people would love to do. I mean,
yeah, and also people. I guarantee you, people are just looking. Hey, Kentucky already beat Tennessee on the road. Now they're underdog at home. Bet.
Yeah. The scary thing is, though, they've already lost 2 games at Rupp Arena. So
true, but also, I feel like Trevor was saying, it's pretty telling when you lose a game at home and then you're on the road against the same team that you lost to at home, and you're favored. Yeah, I think that's pretty telling. And just a caveat, disclaimer: I will not be betting anything until tomorrow when I'm able to. So we'll see what the lines do. I might say I'm betting something today, and then depending on the movement and stuff, I might have to back off and bet something else or a different angle. So just FYI.
Yeah. All right. So Pump Fake Pod is all over the Pump Fake Revenge angle, it looks like. So.
Yeah, they're speaking of revenge.
Oh, baby. Another short spread. Michigan laying points at home. Pretty much Purdue's slow offense, but they're efficient. Michigan kind of pushes the pace, still pretty efficient. Only thing that scares me about the Michigan cap is that they turn the ball over. I think they have the advantages, but Braden Smith could exploit, their guards on defense a little bit. It's what scares me. But come on, Michigan's on the revenge angle again. They just haven't been able to close games out. What's your guys' takes?
Simple revenge. Purdue messed up Michigan on that Friday night game on Fox, like national television. They just mollywopped them from the jump, just embarrassed them. So I think Houston gets the revenge, and then Michigan gets the revenge. And I know they're at home, so laying points isn't that crazy, but I feel like people are going to see Purdue catching points, the turnover issues, and the fact that they already beat the shit out of Michigan. I think people are going to take the points. I will not. I will be on Michigan money line. I will be fading Purdue tomorrow. This line just kind of, to me, feels telling that Michigan is going to get their revenge. Not to mention Dusty May being an Indiana guy already hates Purdue, so he's
not coming in the end.
He wants his revenge. I never said. I'm just saying, as an Indiana guy, he wants his revenge against Purdue already. The fact that they embarrassed him. Now it's time for him to do the return favor here.
Yeah, Anthony Leo's the man.
We're not going to even talk about the 3 steps he took before he shot the ball for the cover, but that was pretty sick. That's pretty sick.
Hey, man.
Yeah, I will. I'll be on Michigan money line as well. I always like to fade Purdue away from Mackey, but it hasn't been great because they've won all 5 of their home games in conference. I don't think
they haven't lost a road game since November 19th, a true road game since
I don't think they're gonna win every single away game. I think they actually lose both to Michigan and Michigan State on the road. But the fact that they're undefeated on the road in conference play, I feel like there's going to be a time. What better way than Michigan after losing by 27 to them? They're on Friday against Purdue when they played. So I'll be on the revenge angle. We can go revenge tour for these first 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably take just the money line as well too. I just don't want to pick the wrong road team and the right home. I want to pick the right home team. So hopefully we're right on those. Michigan hasn't lost at home this year.
That might be why the spreads has them favored by a point and a half, just because they haven't lost a game. So you're basically betting: are they going to lose, or are they going to get the revenge basically and keep the streak going? I think they're gonna get this done by 7 or 8. Kaufman Wren's finally going to have a team that has bigs down low again that can kind of bang with him. He's kind of had the last couple of games. He's had a stretch where there hasn't been anyone down low for him to really go against. He's had the advantage, so we'll see what happens. Maybe he's getting a little lackadaisical down there.
Let's go Wolverines.
Wolverine up. All right. I got to type in some more if someone wants to handle this one too.
Elliot, you can go.
Yeah, I'll get this one. So Florida on the road, lane 1 against Mississippi State. Florida off that very, very impressive win against Auburn on the road. Now they travel to Starkville, take on Mississippi State, who's off of the 1-point squeaker of a game away against Georgia on Saturday. Personally, I like Mississippi State here. I think Florida got a hell of a win. It's going to be hard to back up, especially going into Starkville where people are going to get up for this game. Florida's coming into town. They just saw what they did to Auburn. I think it's a huge letdown spot for Auburn. And then Mississippi State, they lost. Just looking to see. This is their first time playing Florida this year. Their only time playing Florida this year. The only thing is they do have Ole Miss, the Egg Bowl on the hard court again on Saturday, but I don't think you're overlooking a Florida team like that. So yeah, I'll take Mississippi State again. Money to play, and like you said, Huff, I hope that I'm on the right home team.
Trevor?
Yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna buy this Florida team. I haven't been too impressed with Mississippi State as of late. Florida did that without Elijah Martin. He's gonna be back tomorrow too, so they'll have more threats. Mississippi State, they were awesome in the non-con, and then conference play started. Wins South Carolina. They did beat Vanderbilt at Vanderbilt, which was an impressive win given what Vandy's done at home now. But lost to Kentucky, Tennessee, Alabama, Missouri, Tennessee, Auburn. So I mean, and they snuck out that Georgia win. Like that was a close game. They, Georgia just could never get over that hump, and then dribbled the freaking ball off his foot. Late in that game was brutal, but I'm going to take Florida, keep it going. I know they're on back-to-back road spots here, so that does suck, but they've won and played much better competition. I know this line may stink a little bit, but I think Florida's going to be able to get it done, especially with their weapons fully back. And like I said, Mississippi State has been impressive. Their defense has started to take a hit. One of the worst 3-point defenses in the conference. Now you're going to go against Florida. Florida's pretty good at not fouling. So, I mean, both teams don't shoot free throws, but I will take the team that doesn't turn it over, shoots the ball better, and both teams struggle from the free throw line already. So I'm not going to really worry too much about that one. So Florida does shoot it a little better too at 69% versus 66. So there's that. But I think Florida's laying a point on the road for a reason. I'm going to take Tennessee or Florida money line here too.
Do you know this line opened at 4.5? 4.
It's coming down
in Florida's favor.
Perfect. I'm getting a way better money line price than having to lay points. I'll sit on this. Maybe it'll flip over to them being a dog.
I was about to say, if you like that, wait till it flips.
Yeah, I'll sit on this one. We'll see
what are your like splits saying though? I'm curious to see with that line jumping down if like people are still betting Mississippi State too as well. You got that info?
Yeah, sometimes it's just DraftKings. I mean, it's not. It's just one book, but it is sitting. 50-50 split on the money. 80% of bets on Florida, 20% on Ole Miss or Mississippi State here. So there is that, but I'm not too concerned. I think Mississippi State's going to kind of struggle on offense a little bit. We just saw it from Clemson. I mean, they turned around and held it down tonight. I mean, they did shoot out of their minds, especially Victor Locken, but they still got it done. I think Florida's going to do the same, especially if they're getting pieces back too. And it's only Martin was only out one game, so it's not like he's been out for 2 weeks and is getting thrown back into the lineup.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take. This might be the one total I take. Take that over either first half or the 151.5. Just bet on both games. But if I had to pick a side, I'll pick Mississippi State. But we'll see if I end up betting that side at the end. But I am gonna bet that over for sure.
Yeah, I don't mind that over, especially because I think Florida obviously they're gonna score no matter what. I think
82 to 74. I mean,
I know. I think Mississippi State will be able to score. I know Florida's defense is really good, but I mean, they still gave up 81 to Auburn, which obviously Auburn's really good offensively. But Mississippi State, they'll be able to get home.
Yeah,
probably have 30.
I want to take Mississippi State, but I feel more convicted to just take the over, and I don't know. Mississippi State has burned me, and I think Florida's a better team. So
yeah, these first 3 games went are bangers. Fucking awesome. First little 7:00 slate.
Slate's awesome tomorrow.
This might be the best Tuesday of the year. Tomorrow.
It's up there. It's definitely going to be a top 3 Tuesday for the entire year, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. I mean, just by the Ken Palm timing, it doesn't have like the max spread out up there first. That's what I know what you're going off. This is perfect.
So I saw the Elijah Martin's game time decision. Is it confirmed he's playing?
Oh, he'll play.
Is that confirmed?
Or is that you saying?
I thought I saw it was confirmed. Let me double check.
I'll go off of he'll play.
Yeah, me too. I mean, obviously, Hufford didn't give a fuck whether they're playing or not playing. He's fade injury news all the time. Even if Cooper Flag was out, he'd be like, fuck it, hammered it. So.
Finding injury news in college basketball is like jumping into a wormhole.
Todd Golden told reporters that he expects Martin to play on Tuesday.
All right.
Todd Golden, new head coach IU. Fuck yeah. All right. Just kidding. IU won't hire Chris Beard or Todd Golden. God, I kind of want to bet Iowa State here on the road even. Talk about a great cover on Saturday. Iowa State, they were messing around in the first half, came back and covered with ease.
Oh yeah,
we kind of called that fucking ass whooping.
Yeah, we even said, I'm pretty sure we even called out one half would be better. Hopefully it's a second. Man,
I said it'd be freaking. I was like, it's gonna be at least 20-point game. What did it end up 30?
It was never in doubt.
it was almost like 30 something, I think.
I think it was 82-52, if I remember right.
I'll take Iowa State here. I give me the better team versus the home spot. I'm gonna maybe let's see if people are betting on UCF, but I mean, come on. Yeah, I know the bounce house has got some magic to it. They can play tight, but they've blown 2 games in a row to BYU and Cincinnati. Blew a tough one to Houston. It is a little scary upset potential, but I'm not afraid of it. I don't want to fade Iowa State.
Is the bounce house even like lit this year or what? Because I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4 home losses already in conference.
Yeah,
4. I mean, it is the Big 12, so
they're just not that good this year, man. I don't think they're that good of a team, but it is a lot of points to lay on the road. But I'm not afraid of it with this Iowa State team. I feel like they got their shit kicked in. They looked in the mirror. Now it's time to turn on the Jets in February. They got Cincinnati, then Colorado back home. 2 easy wins. Looking ahead to Houston on that following end of Saturday, and then they got some bangers to go out. So yeah, man, this team went through its trial run.
Yeah, I'll be on Iowa State here too. Momcilovic, he played on Saturday, first time back from the hand injury. That's a big piece that they're missing, big starter, kind of like a guard forward. He had 14 points, 4 of 7 from 3. I think he makes that offense tick even more so. Now that Curtis Jones coming back off the bench, which is going to make him even more lethal. So I think I like Iowa State here. I think they win by probably 10.
Trevor's
what's that? No, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to fade UCF, but they just don't play defense at all whatsoever.
Over.
So, I mean, I'm not betting a total, but I don't hate an Iowa State team total, if that's even out yet.
I don't know. Look at, I guess you can look at books, right?
Yeah, DraftKings doesn't have it up. So 158, guessing it's around 80, 81.
It was 159. So, I mean, they're for Iowa State.
Yeah.
It'd be like 80.
Divided by 2 and then add.
It'll be like 84, 85.
Be like
Really?
84, yeah. Because it's an 8-point favorite.
Oh, wait, I'm not doing math right.
83-76 or 83-77 or 83-75. So, yeah, it'd be like 83.5, 82.5. That's a little, I mean, that'd probably be the angle, but I'd rather lay it instead of taking that. But that's just my personal opinion.
Yeah, I mean, potentially, I mean, we've
shop around too. I'm saying it's 157.5 on MGM. Thanks to Juice in the chat.
Dude, the last 6 games they gave up 108 to Iowa State last time. 108. They gave up 58 to TCU. Congrats, but 91 to Kansas, 81 to BYU, 93 to Cincy, 91 to Baylor. Their defense has just not been good, but they're still scoring points to hang with it.
Wag said that Iowa State's team total is 82.5 on MGM.
Yep.
So
I will take that. Iowa State over 82.5.
I think
One
either
team
of
won
those.
that number. Well, BYU got 81, but it was BYU on the road, and otherwise they've given up. I mean, Arizona State put up 89 on them. Kansas, the first time they played, they put up 99. Second time, they put up 91. So, I mean, they still give up points even after they've already played somebody. So, I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah. Come on, Iowa State. Get it done. So I guess we're all rooting for the same thing pretty much. Yeah. What the fuck, Charlotte?
Next.
Yeah. I'll be probably 3-4 unless I have a miracle backdoor on Charlotte, but
I need 11 Houston points in 8.5 minutes, please.
my two most losing days, Friday and Monday. Even though I haven't lost on a Monday in a while, but yeah, Friday and Monday is always my toughest days, especially this year. Oh baby, BYU, West Virginia.
Yeah.
Take it away, Trevor.
What happened last year in this, Trevor? Do you know?
I don't remember, but West Virginia was terrible last year. Didn't BYU already beat West Virginia this year?
Pretty sure
BYU. West Virginia lost to BYU. They just lost to BYU once at home.
At West Virginia, right?
At West Virginia, yeah.
Yeah, and they beat them.
Yeah,
I was on the oh, they're not gonna be able to win. They're going into freaking West Virginia. They don't even know what alcohol is. I bet them, and then boom, they started prohibition in that bitch. Smacked West Virginia.
Let's go, Mac. Come on. 9 points in 8.5 minutes. Can we do it? Can we fucking do it?
Go.
Cougs, Walker's on West Virginia. Helms is not sure, I guess.
Over? My man Helms. Shit. So BYU just lost
by 18 to Cincy.
Back-to-back, yeah.
I kind of want to. I don't know. They got a big look-ahead spot on deck.
I kind of want to bet West Virginia here.
I do too.
Is it BYU as a look-ahead spot?
BYU, big look-ahead spot.
Big they're looking ahead to the biggest game in the world.
Best team in the league since January 10th, baby.
Not wrong.
I'm just nervous it's the one game that BYU pops off for, but I don't like them away from home. I'm gonna take West Virginia, I think. DeVries gets it done.
I think BYU last year could win on the road. This year, I don't know if they can.
Not with that NBA style they play. You're gonna play that NBA style offense and shit, and then you're gonna go against Tucker and West Virginia team. They've traded wins and losses. They did lose 3 home games this year, but Arizona, can't fault them for that. Arizona State, that was off the Iowa State win. That was a letdown spot. But then they had Houston come in. I mean, other than that Arizona State game, they've handled business at home. I'm going to take West Virginia.
What does BYU live and die by?
Yeah, the 3.
What does West Virginia defend top 10 in the country?
The 3, yeah. That NBA offense isn't working.
Oh yeah, that's a cap right there.
This is another money line play for me. Not just forgetting the points. I'd hate to lose, one of those games we bet 78-77, and our team still won.
Neither team rebounds, but at least West Virginia doesn't turn it over, and they force turnovers. Both shoot about 67-68% from the free throw line too, and West Virginia doesn't foul as much. So I like that. I know BYU's got size, but they don't go inside and attack the rim. They're 14th in the conference in getting points in the paint, 303rd in the country. So I mean, I'm not really too concerned. They just like to jump shots, and I'm not sure it's going to work tomorrow. Yeah, they probably did stay local. Well, they stayed local. I don't know if they stayed in Cincy for a day or so and then traveled, or if they just went right over and then just been sitting in West Virginia for a couple days. But regardless,
oh yeah, they didn't go home. They've had too much Skyline chili. They checked out Southeast Ohio. There's some cool shit in Southeast Ohio. There is
so much cool shit.
Hocking Hills State Park. It's a great spot. Highly recommend. And also, this total is telling. BYU doesn't do well at these type of totals in these games. Come on.
Yeah. And it's going to be a lot of turnovers and shit too.
Did this game flip? I thought at first BYU was favored.
Let me look.
No, West Virginia opened at 2, so it went down a little bit.
I looked at the wrong one then. But yeah, no. I'll take West Virginia money line. You could probably take the points. I feel like if you wanted to, you could take the points. I don't think it's going to be a close game, but you might as well. I've learned the hard way on Saturday. Just take the 1.5, 2.5.
All the TMZ bets we're pretty square on are all together. Outside of the Mississippi State-Florida game, but I mean, I took the points in that or total. Fucking D up, Charlotte. Somehow pull this out.
I played Boba Miller's points in this game. He had like 25, and he just dominates the paint on like Charlotte. But man, I did not think Charlotte would be getting housed again against FAU. FAU starting to play some good ball. Did they make a fucking run?
Before we get into these rest of these, how do you miss those layups, Elliot? But
I don't know.
Before we get in the rest, Alpha Steel too. Before we get into the rest, I mean, we got to announce this. Pump Fake Pod special tomorrow. We got a special episode tomorrow. We have a big surprise. So stay tuned on this big surprise. We got a special episode airing tomorrow. It's a massive surprise. Anyone that can guess it in the chat, maybe you win a free bet or something. I don't know.
You win a free bet to use on Jahan Dotson first touchdown score.
Yep, bingo. But yeah, Charlotte's coach looks like he just boozes at a bar all the time.
Yeah, he probably does.
Might be there tomorrow.
Bags might be on BYU tomorrow.
That Holiday Inn in Missouri is a little sketchy. Wi-Fi is a little sketchy. Is that my Wi-Fi? I don't even know.
Was it me, Trevor? It could have been me.
I was looking at something. Well, I missed whatever was going on. I'm looking at this Fresno. I'm gonna play it. I'm just trying to decide what I want to play it with, like first half or game.
Dude, if this backdoor happens, what do you have, Elliot? 13.5 with me?
Yep.
It's cooked.
Cooked now. God damn.
So cooked.
Auburn, Vanderbilt?
Yeah, let's get into it. What's next?
Yep.
Auburn, Vanderbilt.
Auburn and Vandy. This opened at 10.5.
Whew. 8.5?
It's already.
Let me double check.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah, it opened 10.5.
Yup. Dude, Auburn off the loss, though? No.
I know, but.
Vandy at home, though.
Please, for just a winning night where I can buy Z Paulson a DoorDash. Fuck. Dude, this may be the one game I don't bet. I'm
gonna pick Vanderbilt plus the points. I'll see what happens with this line. If it gets over 10, I'll bet Vanderbilt tomorrow morning when I can.
I'll see if I end up betting this by the end of the show. But Auburn minus 8.5, and stay tuned. We got a semi like picks like static window page. We're gonna drop.
Okay. Yeah.
There's the team total.
Oh yeah, 5 minutes to go too. Hey, will please get a plus 13.5, please.
I know Auburn's gonna be pissed.
How'd they stop the clock? Sorry.
I know Auburn's gonna be pissed, but I mean going into Vanderbilt, I guess
Vanderbilt's a house of horrors.
By 12, but
Vanderbilt's a house of
good.
horrors.
I think
You know,
Vanderbilt's
who's
good.
there's no
Vanderbilt.
way Auburn loses back-to-back games, right?
I'm not saying they're losing.
I kind of like Vandy money line.
No.
You heard it
Why?
here first.
Why not?
Yeah, shoot it. Give it to the walk-on. Shoot it.
They
It's
do
a
have the
walk-on.
biggest game on. They do have the biggest game of the year on deck. He stepped on the line. He stepped on the line.
Come on.
Ah,
They're not going to score. They're not going to shoot it, though, right, after this? Because it's going to be
Shut up.
under 30. You shouldn't. They got to dribble it out, right?
Yeah, but just you never know. Some bullshit like dunk. Remember that Green Bay one last year, Trevor? Oh,
That was brutal.
I don't remember.
oh God!
Oh, God, go in.
Please dribble it. Please dribble it out. Yeah.
No. Is he going to dribble it out or is he going to shoot it?
Do not shoot it. He's gonna dribble it out. He's gonna be a man. I need this 4-3 for the night. 4-3. No. Oh my God. I'm just kidding. Let's go, Cash. Put that on the fucking banner. Let's go.
Boom.
All right.
The Auburn money line is just too high for me, Mike. Mike was asking in the chat about Auburn money line parlay with another team. I just think that's too high of a money line. I mean, plus 8.5. What is that?
Hold on.
It was actually plus 13.5.
I
Great
guess.
fucking electric cash. 4-3 night. I'm not losing on a Monday. Come on. Now I'm betting something to go either break even. I got to bet.
Let's do Fresno. Rhythm likes it. Nevada's had a week off. Alfred, lane 16. Are you kidding me? I'll go down with the ship. Fresno can score. That's the thing. Come on. They're going to lose like 68-82.
Baylor. Can Baylor go on a 10-0 run so I can get out my broom?
I hope they can. I already hit, so fuck it. 73 to 60. 73 to 65.
A broom out. There's a broom in that Holiday Inn.
I won't grab it yet, buddy.
Oh,
It's a jinx.
All
right. Anyway, yeah,
I'm picking
actually,
Auburn. I'm fuck your Vanderbilt noise. I was on Vanderbilt against Texas. Electric cash there, but
we'll spar then. That's fine.
yeah, I might not bet. I might not end up betting this. I'll have to see at the end of the show. There's a lot more games on, and I want to decipher my bet, see what I'm taking. This is a fringe for me.
AM Sports Picks. He's on the over 141. I don't mind that either for the Fresno Nevada game either.
Let's go AM Sports.
Let's everyone get it here. Yeah, I trick or treat. Yeah, Vandy doesn't have the size down low, but that place has been a house of horrors for teams this year. I mean, Tennessee's gone in there, they lost. Kentucky went in there, they lost. Texas went in there, they lost. I mean, Mississippi State was the only one that really wasn't even a game at home. I mean, they've been just monsters at home this year. That's their one home loss is Mississippi State. And that was when Mississippi State was playing good. I get it's Auburn. I know it's scary. Auburn's got Alabama on the road on deck. Vanderbilt's got Tennessee on deck, which I think they know they're going to be walking into a buzzsaw. I think they get up for this game. Maybe they don't win, but I think they're going to cover. I will probably put, 1.25, 1.5 units on Vanderbilt and sprinkle the money line a little bit. What is
Auburn's got Alabama coming up too.
Yep. Vandy.
And I guess going back to Mike's point, I guess
Plus 320?
But you don't want to. I mean, it is funny, Trevor. You mentioned that because they're all talking about 1 and 2 in the country, on Saturday, and
yeah, everybody's talking about it.
They could already
see it all over Twitter
for Saturday.
Yeah, I think they're already building themselves up.
I'm not fading Auburn off the loss. I'll pick them most likely no bet, but we'll see. So.
Look at it, but Auburn on the road though. Mississippi 10-point win, which that game was a lot closer. That came down to fouls, and Auburn couldn't miss that game. LSU was a 13-point win. That was between 8 and 10 points the whole game. And that was against LSU. 2-point win at Georgia. South Carolina, 3-point win. Texas, 5-point win.
Highlight that Jen comment. My girl Jen in the chat. Highlight her comment. Give me Vandy, baby.
There we go.
Hockey talk night.
Oh, yeah. Place is going to be bumping. Knocking off Auburn at home. Got it going on. Vandy's getting it done against Auburn. Get this Auburn shit out my fucking face. Let's go. Vandy up.
Bunch of nerds. They're not even in Broadway. Not even having fun on Broadway.
Dude, exactly. That's why they're good. They know the
they're not on Broadway
geometrics and geometry, angles for buckets. They'll be fine. They know the correct.
Vanderbilt in Nashville's got this thing called the Parthenon. It's like a mock. It's like a mock. Building of like the actual Parthenon in Greece. So I'm walking around there. It's a cool park, and with my wife, and we were like, let's go inside. And they're like, yeah, it's $25 a person. It's literally like just like one room. I'm like, dude, I'm not going in this thing. It's all a sham. Fucking. But I was looking up Nashville maps today. I was looking up a couple like this bar, and it was funny. The Vanderbilt goalpost was a landmark in the river right there at the end of Broadway. So I highly recommend you look that up. It's kind of a funny thing to look up.
Absolutely. All right, next one, Utah at Cincinnati. I think we still take Cincinnati. Now you may say Cincinnati laying 9. Are you fucking crazy? Dude, they figured it out. UCF put up 93, won by 10 on the road. BYU came in, put up 84, won by 18. Utah is fucking terrible. Now, yes, since he does have Iowa State on deck, but I don't think Utah can even compete. And it's a revenge game. They beat Cincinnati at home. Other than that, they've beaten TCU, BYU in the Holy War, in Colorado. I think Cincinnati's figured it out, but it is a lot of points. So that's what I'm a bit nervous about. But they ever since they found that offense, they've been just putting it on teams. And Utah doesn't have an offense to really hang in my opinion. I think in this total, this feels like it'll be like 76 to 65, which is what's that equal out to?
141. That'd be
okay. Well, whatever, it goes over. Okay, 72 to 60.
132.
74, 61, something like that.
Utah already beat them.
Yeah.
At Utah by 3. You could look at this as a revenge angle. Utah, I know you mentioned that Cincinnati has Iowa State on deck on the road. Well, Utah gets to go home and play Kansas.
Looking ahead a little bit?
I think they're ready to go home.
Yeah.
I like the under 138.5, personally. I will pick Cincy minus 8.5, but I might end up playing under 138.5. I like the under there. I think Cincy will on a back-to-back spot with Utah can't really score. I mean, you look what happened last time. 135 was at Utah. Utah put up 61 against West Virginia. I think Cincinnati's defense personally is better than West Virginia's defense at times. I'll just look to see what they shot. Utah shot almost 60% from the field. They shot 58.3% last game against Cincy and only put up 69 points. I think you could probably you could go with Cincy minus 8.5, but I'm going to go with the under. I don't think Utah's going to be. They're not shooting 58% again. If they only put up 69 the first time, shooting 58%. I'm sorry, they're probably barely scratched 60. And then Cincy, they 78-60. That's still the under. So,
anyone have a team total right now?
I'll find it. I like Cincinnati.
MGM had the last one. So you could probably look there.
Last one on what?
Iowa State.
No, I got Pickett. It just shows you all the lines. It's first half. Cincinnati team total is going to be 70, or it's not Cincinnati. Sorry, Utah is going to be 65.5. Looks like.
Oof.
I don't mind that either.
I was hoping to get upper 60s, like 67, 68.
But again, that's if they scored 66 points. In what fucking calculator brain do you have that you wanted to compute and defend that you wanted 2 more points?
He goes, yeah, just one more bucket.
He goes, ding.
How many times does that matter, though? That matters
Oh,
a
it
lot.
does. It does.
I'm not saying that, but like when you like it, you like. I don't know, but like it's not like that sick.
Yeah, I think Utah team total under would be safer just in case since he decided to put up 90. But
Utah stinks. Utah doesn't do anything well.
Yeah, I'll take Utah under.
They haven't won on the road. I'll probably take Cincinnati minus 8.5, but we'll see if I end up taking Utah team total under as well too. I think Cincinnati's offense is terrible. They've been able to shut teams down, and I think they're a worthy opponent on defense, and I actually like Utah's defense as well too. They're not horrible. Like the games that they've lost, they've held teams to like 70 something points. So yeah, I don't mind the underlook there. I'll probably take Cincinnati, but we'll see if I end up taking that team total instead on the same angle. So I'm definitely going to bet this game. They might
watch. No,
two more possessions.
Next, UAB's at ECU.
Oh, God.
See, this is a game where ECU just catches them.
Dude.
Here. They have not played yet this year. So what happened last year? They lost to UAB on the road by 8. I only played them once last year also.
Is this line kind of telling? Or, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm probably going to take you. I'm going to take UAB, I think, here. And that's just because
this line stinks.
The line does stink, which scares me. And that's not like East Carolina can muck it up on defense, but they can push up to UAB's tempo on offense, I'll say. I normally go with the better defense here, which is probably East Carolina looking at like analytics, but I don't know. I just think UAB is the better team. They're not awful on the road. They lost at Memphis on the road, but they beat Tulsa, South Florida, Florida Atlantic. Not the best teams to beat on the road. This is probably the better, outside of Florida Atlantic, the better team that they've played. This line does stink. I think I'm going to go with the better team here, though, on the tempo.
I get it, but this line just kind of feels disgusting. Like they're begging for UAB money here. In my opinion. I don't even think they have a fucking lineup yet for this. Oh, they do. Opened 2. Still sitting on 2 at DraftKings, apparently.
I mean, the only, UAB's horrendous at guarding the 3, but ECU's not going to be able to capitalize it. They are all from the 3-point line. That's where UAB's defense is kind of piss poor. They're generally good in the paint, obviously. Having Lindenberg there and stuff, but they can't really guard the 3, and ECU doesn't really take advantage of the 3-point ball very much. I'll give me UAB money line, but you can just give me UAB money line or the points, whatever. But I don't know if I'll bet it. There's a lot of other fucking awesome games at this same time. I don't want to have to worry about score watching this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna write down ECU plus. I see it +2, but I'm probably not gonna bet this one. I just feel like this line's telling, but I'm gonna feel real stupid if I'm holding the East Carolina +2 ticket and they end up losing by like 13. The actual landing board just goes bananas.
CJ Walker's pretty good though.
Oh yeah, ECU has some pieces, but they also just go anemic at times.
It's a game, right? Did Baylor lose by 11?
Yeah.
5-1.
Hey, good night there.
Good
There
night.
you go.
Good night.
Yep. Yeah. I'm just. I how many times have you fallen for that East Carolina trap this year, man? But it is a shorter spread. It's definitely a weird line.
I haven't bet them too much this year, so I guess I'm not scarred enough. But
whatever the score is, the first 10 minutes of the game, it'll be completely opposite of what it is at the end. They always just play so streaky, whether they're leading or losing by a lot.
Lobster, I would love to sing it, but if I bet it, I will sing it. But I will not sing the song without putting a bet on it.
That's the surprise tomorrow. That's the surprise tomorrow, Lobster. He's dressing up as a pirate and singing the We Believe song.
Some are saying this is game of the day.
Surprise tomorrow. Some say
saying this is game of the day.
Some say the biggest. Jeez, dude, what is wrong with you? This game stinks.
I mean, is it not a system play?
Is it?
It's Miami.
It's the auto fade Miami Cuse oranges. But I have an angle here.
All right.
Oranges come from Miami. So does that mean Miami is going to be able to take care of the orange men because that's where oranges are produced?
Wags, don't talk about that game.
Yeah,
auto fade Miami, man.
Clemson, was too easy.
Yeah, if they didn't start 9 of 13 from 3, it's a totally different game. But it is what it is.
Here we go.
Hey, they lost. I owned it.
How'd they do in the second half, too? How'd they do
playing the money line, too.
How'd they do in the second half, too?
They continue to get every single roll. Dude, they were shooting threes, and them fuckers were hitting off the rim, off the backboard, and dropping in. They were getting everything going their way.
Dude, was UNC a good bet?
I'd bet it again.
Oh, my God.
Hey,
I mean, come on, dude.
Did you see? Dude, they shot like 60% from 3.
So?
Trevor,
do it again. It wasn't a good bet. It's UNC, dude. You watched them how many times this year?
Trevor.
They're horrible.
And given the same spot again, if they replayed this, I would rebet.
Rosa and Beeve collab, bro. Like right on. Yeah, that shit. Everyone's on UNC. I was like, God, I am taking as much as I'm not betting on NBA. I didn't bet on that, but I saw Luka Doncic overs and UNC plus 5.5 everywhere. So when I logged on the pump fake or the college experience pregame, I was like, I'm going Clemson for that reason. And it went like 2 points down. It was bouncing around all the time.
Trevor.
If
they would have, Trevor.
I had 45 minutes.
If they would have made all their shots, they would have covered. You're right.
If Victor Locken didn't start 4 for 4 from 3 with 20 points in the first half, get the fuck out of here. I will if they replayed this again, the exact same spot with Clemson off of the Duke win 2 days later, I would rebet it.
UNC is bad. They've given up worse than
they're not bad. Clemson had everything falling in tonight. It is what it is. It's an L, but I would rebet it. Jeez. All right. Anyway, Syracuse, Miami. I'd like Syracuse here +1. Miami's fucking shit.
Is this the game Miami wins?
No.
Oh, Lord.
They weren't horrible.
Syracuse is off a triple OT game. I will say that.
They weren't horrible against Louisville.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, but
Oranges are made in Miami.
It's Miami.
It's Syracuse, too.
Yeah, I know, but Syracuse has actually won some games. They've gone on the road and won at Cal, at Boston College. Where else have they gone on the road? And both of those teams are better than Miami.
At Cal is saying like, oh yeah, North Carolina was the side tonight. Got the
Miami went to Cal and lost. Miami played.
They didn't play horrible there, did they?
Well, they got lucky. They haven't played Georgia Tech.
They went to overtime in Cal.
Yeah, they still lost. They couldn't figure out a way to win. Syracuse has actually won some games though.
Name them. Other than Cal.
Boston College, Cal, Notre Dame, Boston College, Georgia Tech.
Miami beat
Cornell.
Notre Dame.
Yeah, big deal. Yeah, and Syracuse did too. So they've already got one up on the. You know what? I'm betting Syracuse at a principal. Prove it to me that Miami can somehow win another game. Granted, they are off a loss, so it's not a back-to-back win spot for them, but
It is at
Miami also shot 61% inside the arc. And in conference play, they're shooting 52%, so they shot 9% higher. They'll take you. Who's going to bang with Eddie Lampkin? Lynn Kidd? Lynn Kidd at 6'10", 240. He's already given up 25 pounds to Lampkin. Lampkin's going to get whatever he wants. Give me cues. Don't overthink it, guys. Miami's laying points, for Christ's sake.
Oh, I don't want any action on this game. I think I'm going to take Miami, though.
Be my guest. Fade the system.
Yeah,
you said those exact words with Minnesota, so it's gonna hit.
I'm gonna spar with you. Well, I mean, are you betting it?
We'll see.
Yeah, I'll bet it.
All right. Well, what's it called if I want to pick it and you want to bet it? It's not a spar if it's both picks.
You can't say shit.
Bullshit. It's called bullshit.
You can't say shit.
Well, I'm gonna bullshit on Miami.
You can't say shit.
I'm not gonna say shit.
I'll fucking bet Miami. Let's go. Fuck this shit. Fuck Eddie. Fuck this team. Fuck Adrian Autry. That team's trash just as much. You're acting like they're like, yeah, they beat Cal, Boston College. Like, spare me. Miami's getting this one.
They've got wins, unlike Miami. Miami's lost to Charleston Southern and fucking who else? Charleston Southern. They've lost to Mount St. Mary's. They haven't played Boston College twice, have they? Just one, but that was a 10-point loss. Cal's beating them. Oklahoma State beat them.
I'm telling you, man.
All right, be my guest. Loyola's laying 4 at Richmond tomorrow.
I'm not betting Richmond, but that line stinks. I'll pick Richmond. Probably no bet for me.
It stinks?
Yeah. The Richmond's terrible, man.
I'll pick Richmond. Probably not betting this. Just because I don't love this Loyola team. But Richmond's been bad, man. But if you lose a 13 against Duquesne, you're just as bad. I was on Davidson on Saturday, so.
I'll take Richmond, no bet.
Yeah, I'll pick Loyola Chicago. I think they're gonna need to bounce back after that game against Duquesne on the road. Hopefully they can go 1-1 on this road trip, but I don't want any part of betting this game.
Fucking pen. All right, next game. Cerna had something in this. Let me.
He did. I believe he had Miami, Ohio -3.5.
Yeah, right here. He's got Miami, Ohio -3.5 at home over Toledo. They're 11-1 at home. All right, it's a nice little stat there.
Is this a rivalry game at all? Both in Ohio? I don't know. It's hard for me to keep up with it's Toledo and Bowling Green, right? Where they point the rocket right at Bowling Green's field.
Toledo
and Bowling Green.
Might be.
I think they have the rocket.
Maybe? Akron? No, Toledo and Akron. Toledo and Akron. Yes,
because they have the rocket pointing straight at to basically like land on the 50-yard line.
What Mac help do you need with? I keep blowing my fucking nose. I don't want anyone to see that, so I keep going off camera.
Is it Bowling Green in Toledo? Yeah, they're saying Bowling Green in Toledo. That's right. Yeah.
No, it's Akron. It's Akron.
It's Toledo. It's Kent State and Akron. It's Toledo and Akron.
State? Son of a bitch.
Everyone hates each other.
Yeah, but the Rocket points
Bowling
at
Green,
Toledo.
Everyone in Ohio hates each other.
The Rockets pointed at Bowling Green, right?
Ohio's a split state. Pretty
Upper,
50-50 battleground state. Everyone hates each other in Ohio.
Upper, I just asked you. Is it Bowling Green?
It's a ton of rivalries.
Yeah.
Everyone hates each other.
I mean, how can I fade my tender play of the day? I'm going to go back to the well. Miami, Ohio. Lay it.
Joey Lobster faded it.
Joey Lobster faded my tender play of the day, dude.
I was dying laughing at his tweet. Oh my god! But yeah, go Miami. That was a good cover. The Max kind of ran that, and we were right on pretty much all those bets. We took Little Rock on the road. We were kind of eating on those home plays.
Yeah. That was like I think the one thing that saved me. I mean, the only reason I was literally even on that day was the Mac home games were fucking awesome. And then the one I faded was Buffalo. I had Georgia Southern or Georgia State or Georgia.
Yeah. No, we faded Buffalo. Oh, I thought you meant you faded.
Yeah, Georgia Southern -2.
Yeah, so I had them faded Buffalo. And that was
and then I doubled down on Ball State. I was pretty drunk on the Saturday episode, but hey, kind of worked out. I had a fire-ass day. 40.
That was the one I did lose.
49-31.
That was the one home team.
I hit Ball State money line too. I did. I doubled on that. That was. I was like, oh fuck! I had 2 Ball State bets. So I was like, let's go. Pride for the alumni. But going to this game, Toledo's defense is horrible. I think Miami can spread the floor, get it done. I know Toledo's offense is good. Which kind of scares me on the short spread. I know that they've been able to win games, but to Jen M's point, Miami has not lost at home yet. Toledo's off 5 wins in a row, 2 of them being on the road. I think they lose this one. I'll take Miami here.
I don't think the Toledo team is as good as they have been in the past either.
Doesn't feel like a lot of points. I mean, Toledo still gets it done. I mean, their losses are Kent State and Akron, which I know, Miami, Ohio is still really good and up there, but Toledo's pretty good too. I mean,
yeah,
does it not feel like a lot of points? I kind of like Toledo.
I mean, this is basically battle for sole second place. You got Akron 10-0 in conference, and then whoever wins this is going to be in first. After tomorrow, so it's a big game. What about the over? I know that you had said that Toledo's defense is ass. I know Toledo can score. Do you see the over maybe hitting in this or no?
I think Miami's advantage needs to be to cover this game is to kind of somewhat slow the pace down. I mean, they'll look at the games that they've won. The total's been 130, 131, 146, 143. Eastern Michigan was like 170 something, but they haven't played this year. This is the only time they're going to play this year, and it's the home team. I like this Miami Ohio team. A lot of staples. Toledo's the more athletic team, but I'll take Miami Ohio here. I like them ATS, especially at home. And they're good field goal percentage. I know Toledo scores well, but I just think the defense on Toledo is what's the main X factor in this game.
Yeah, I like Toledo. I'm not going to bet this game, but Toledo can get to the line. They shoot well. I know they don't defend. They rebound better. They can shoot free throws. Miami fouls on defense. I think they can hang in, but I'm not going to bet this one. I'll write it down. I'm going to watch it.
You're rooting for us, though?
Sure, I'll root for you. Yeah, I'll root for you. I like Toledo, but I'm not betting it, so go Miami, Ohio.
Is the line down, too, I think? And no, it opened at 3.5. Never mind. Sorry.
Total's gone down 1.5.
You were going to say something, Elliot? Sorry.
Well, no, I'm gonna keep going with my. I'm not fading the Tinder play of the day. I'm gonna let it keep on swiping right.
You're driving a little closer there too. Just keep going east. You're almost there.
Did I go to the game? How far away is it?
Why not?
Oxford, Ohio.
Oxford's not too far away from Indy. It's like 2 hours.
What's going on, Kyle?
Not too bad.
Yeah, like 2 hours and 15 minutes.
Kyle, I took Luka Doncic under PRA just because. Well, so we'll see if I hate the NBA even more after this, after tonight. I'm not even watching it, so I'll check his score later.
Luka's got 30.
He's watching North Purdue form of the game. He's watching Fresno State versus Nevada.
Watching real basketball.
Yeah.
Ohio's laying 4.5 at Bowling Green.
This line's interesting. I'm not afraid of this. Ohio just has not been able to do it on the road, man. Buffalo and Central Michigan are their only road wins. They were not competitive whatsoever against Akron. We were on Akron. Easy play.
They also lost to EMU on the road.
But like Bowling Green isn't impressive either. Nor have they been impressive at home.
No, but they're home at least. Ohio's got Kent State on deck, back-to-back road games. Bowling Green, third straight game at home here. These MAC lines there's like one MAC game I'll be betting tomorrow. And I think majority of people know what it's going to be, but I like Bowling Green with the home points here.
I think I'm going to battle you there.
I'll root for you. I'm not betting it, but I like Bowling Green's ability to rebound. I know they don't defend well, but they get to the free throw line. They shoot free throws respectably. I mean, 71% is not great, but not terrible. It's about it. I mean, laying points on the road if you're going to have a rebounding disadvantage and you do. I guess both of these fucking teams are. This game is going to be fun, but I don't really know. I just don't trust Ohio on the road. Bowling Green, third straight home game. Ohio's got Kent State on deck, which is the one that really matters.
Why is a team that sucks on the road laying 4.5 points? Why is that?
Let me go back and look. Has Bowling Green caught points at home this year already?
They definitely have. I bet them against
Toledo, Eastern Michigan.
It was a Friday game. Can't remember.
Yeah, they caught 2.5 at home against Toledo.
It was Toledo, yeah.
They caught 5.5 at home by Akron, lost by 3. The Toledo game was a 13-point loss. And then, that was Akron was the other home one. St. Thomas, they caught 3 points. They lost by 25. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but I still just don't like this line. Give it a look ahead.
Both teams aren't the best against the spread. I'll see if I end up betting Ohio, but I'm going to battle you and take Ohio. I'll see if I end up betting at the end of the show.
I will not be touching these, but I'll write down Bowling Green.
Yeah, I'll take Bowling Green. I'll pick them, but I don't like them.
And like I said, easy access to picks getting built out. Got some good stuff working in the background. So stay tuned, everyone. We appreciate you guys. But yeah, that way you can see what we're taking and sparring on. Let's go, Ohio. Come on. Ohio's a better team. I might even 2-team moneyline parlay Ohio, but I will take them on the spread, see if I had bet it at the end of the show.
Central Michigan's at Kent State, catching 7.
Central hasn't been horrible, but I hate fading Kent State, and I like Kent State's defense. They're just so stout, man. In a ton of categories, they're top 50 in the country on defense. For a MAC team, that's pretty freaking good. Frick.
Haven't played each other this year.
Central Michigan's been on the road too. This is their first time going on the road. It's not a horrible travel spot in the MAC ever, really, but
they're all neighbors.
It's not. It's pretty. It's not a luxurious trip. Taking a charter bus.
Come on, Fresno, come on.
Kent State's been they've been able to get teams at home. I mean, even though they lost to Western in Miami, Ohio, and Ball State, I guess they haven't been getting teams at home really. But the games they've won at home, they've been winning pretty easily. I'll pick Kent State. I'm probably not betting this.
No, I don't like any of these MAC games tomorrow. Really no good spot to bank on something. I mean, it'll be Kent or nothing in this one for me.
I like the Ohio one, and I like the Ohio one too.
I'll take Kent State minus the 7. Central Michigan's off that big 15-point win against Texas State, but I'll pick it. Wags is on the under. His model got 127. Looks like 133.5. I was looking at that earlier too, just a few minutes ago. While you guys were talking, that would probably be the way I would go if I was going to go for the over/under on it. Just with how bad Central Michigan's offense is against the stout defense for Kent State, and Kent State's offense isn't really, the greatest. CMU's defense is okay, and both of them play pretty slow, so I could see that.
I think that's like 13 turnovers for Fresno already. Good God. Here's my MAC bet for tomorrow.
Jeez almighty. This is the one he loves?
Yeah, dude. It's Buffalo.
It's Northern Illinois.
I don't give a shit. It's Buffalo.
This is literally the exact same conversation we had 15 minutes ago with Miami Syracuse.
Dude, they're the two ATM teams. I don't watch.
How did Northern Illinois beat Ball State?
Fuck off. I don't know. They're terrible.
Kyle said he's watching it back at 2 times speed to catch up, and Huffer gives me the library a shout out.
I mean, it spoke to me. It said number 33 scoring a touchdown. I saw 33. It kept seeing, or 32. I kept seeing 32. Wrong white secondary man for the Philadelphia Eagles, I guess. But the anytime hit. I'm not betting this. More power to you. I'll take NIU on your freaking ATM crap, but I'm not.
You've been crushing with Buffalo this year. Or fading Buffalo.
It is NIU, man.
I get it, but it's Buffalo. We can't fade the system. They've covered 2 games in their last 9. They're 2-7 in their last 9. They're 3-13 in their last 13. Prior to that, they were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of their. They were 6-4 ATS. Now they're 3-13 since
what's Northern Illinois against the spread? I'm curious.
I will say Northern Illinois has been keeping it respectable here as of late. Lost by 2 to Louisiana, which they probably should have won that, but only lost by 7 to Bowling Green, 4 to Toledo, 10 to Akron, 2 to Western Michigan, 5 to Central Michigan. So I mean, they've been playing it
covered 5 of their last 7.
Keeping it respectable, but
all right. I'll write down Northern Illinois. I'm not going to put them on my no bet list. We'll see if I end up betting this just with my other MAC games. But Kent State, I'm for sure not betting. Although I picked them.
I'll ride Northern Illinois money line for the culture.
All right, twist my arm. I guess we'll see if I'm going to probably bet this. Oh God.
This is we got one more MAC after this, and then it's over with. But
Ball State.
Do you guys want to talk these? Do we want to do the bigger games quick before I skedaddle out of here, and you guys can finish up the MAC and the UIC and the Little Cock and shit like that?
Sure, you pick games that you want to bet if you want to talk about, but it's not like we'll be waiting on you.
Elliot, take this one.
They're cooked. He skipped it. He's not there.
Who's cooked?
He's revealing the surprise.
Who's cooked? K-State plus 3.5. Don't overthink it. Same cap as last game against KU. I mean, everybody's thinking that, oh, this is the spot to fade them. Oh, this is the spot to fade them. You got Arizona State because they beat Iowa State. Then you thought, oh, it's Kansas because they just won 2 games on the road. Now they're thinking, oh, they just beat Kansas. I guarantee you this place is going to be lit. The fan base is rocking. They are back full on board. Tang Gang is 100% a go. The fact that Arizona is laying the same number as KU, give me a break. It's just crazy to me. So, K-State plus 3.5, 2.5, K-State money line, whatever you want to do. This is another big one that K-State absolutely needs to get. They're finally on the bubble, at the very bottom of the bubble, but they need to beat Arizona to kind of continue to firm up the possibility of just getting in the conversation of that next four out. So K-State money line.
Yeah, and like Capper said here, it's a sandwich spot. You got Arizona off the Texas Tech home win, hit the road to the Octagon of Doom for a quick Tuesday game, and then they head back home for Houston on Saturday. Ideally, we get Arizona to lose this game. Then we take the money line against Houston.
Are they at the McHale Center against Houston on Saturday?
It is at
McHale
Center.
Yeah, I mean Arizona's actually been a really good against the spread team. I'm seeing like 2 different lines on this. What do you guys grade?
3.5, 3.5, 2.5.
Moving. It's probably gonna move. I mean,
I'm telling you, just money line. Just
it already moved. It opened at 4.
Yeah, 4 to 3.5. It opened basically the same as the KU game against K-State.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not
2.5. You can get a 4.5 at Profit X if anyone.
Can't be rooting against you. I mean, we got a big surprise, so we'll see what that surprise is. But what I like about Kansas State's defense here is that they kind of can slow teams down. Arizona's pretty erratic. I just hope Caleb Love just shoots 150 shots. But I hope he doesn't end up getting hot.
It's lavender night too tomorrow. It's going to be lavender. Everybody's wearing lavender.
Like light purple, pink uniforms.
Yeah. All right.
Purple.
I'll take K-State plus 3.5. I mean, I got to root with you. I do think Arizona's a really good team, and they played well against Texas Tech, man. That was a great game. Like, come on, you got 7 wins in a row.
Yeah,
and 6 wins in a row, but it's really like what 14 wins in their last 15 or 16.
Was Wichita the last loss, or like the one before it all started?
Wichita
State.
I'm talking about Arizona.
Oh, I thought you were.
They won.
They haven't lost to UCLA. They really started Big 12. They're 11-1 in the Big 12. So, spoiler alert: Kansas State.
That's what you get when you come to the Pump Fake Pod on a Monday night, there, Kyle. Yeah, Kansas State. They still need wins for the bubble. I was just looking here, according to CBS. I mean, I'm sure everyone's different here, but they're not even in the next 4 out, so they still have some work to do. And a win over Arizona would do wonders for them.
Did you see my video on Twitter? That video of
places rock.
That place is going to be exactly the same. I'll be there again tomorrow. That place is going to be rocking. Good luck, Wags. Yep. Talk to you tomorrow in the chat on the drive home.
Yeah,
real Wildcats.
K-State.
It's going to be a show tomorrow. I mean, just outstanding. Can't wait.
BYU. I mean, look at the away. The one time they went to a pretty. I mean, I guess West Virginia, that was a good road win. But other than that, mean, you go to Texas Tech. Texas Tech is like an environment for like a K-State environment. It's going to be rocking. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, I love it.
Dude, I mean, look at this. If they get this win, they head to BYU, winnable. They go to Utah, absolutely winnable. Arizona State at home, winnable. UCF, that's winnable. It could be a tough spot. But Colorado, Cincinnati, and then Iowa State, they could, if they beat Arizona, they could realistically lose one game for the rest of it. Maybe two.
Yeah. I was looking at it. I think me and Huffer were talking about it. If they can go, let's see. I was looking at it after the Arizona State game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, if they can go 7-2, now if they can go 6-2 in their last 8, that'll put them at 18-13. And then they get one game in the Big 12 tournament. I think that probably gets you in, especially in the Big 12, with the wins that they're starting to stack up.
If you beat Arizona and then you get Iowa State at home again to end the season, if you get those games and you drop one in between, like ideally to either UCF or Cincy at best, maybe BYU, I guess you could afford to.
My thing is I think they probably drop the BYU game, and then they hopefully possibly drop the Iowa State game.
Nah, they'll win that one. That'll be a must-have game. Unless they run the table all the way up until that point, that'll be a must-have game for seeding and whatnot. Yeah, Kansas State outright.
All right, yeah, enough of that. We can get.
Yeah, you gotta go. Get another one.
Let's do. Yeah, I like this one. Faded Illinois on Saturday. The freshman they had like 80+ points. I think UCLA here. I like UCLA. One, it's that nasty 5.5 number. 2, UCLA's got the size down low, and their guards are playing pretty good. Sky Clark's playing pretty damn good. Mara, Bilodeau down low. Those two guys. Let's not forget Eric Daly's been really good too. I mean, they've been playing solid. 7 straight here. Got Illinois. Have they played them yet? No, they have not. So yeah, I mean, after that stretch in the middle of the season, they've been cooking. Beat Wisconsin, beat Michigan State.
My girl Jen's coming through for me. Illinois 5.5 lock. Kofi Cockburn jersey retirement night.
Oh yeah, you love fading Illinois. You took. I mean, I didn't end up betting Minnesota or Illinois, but I liked Illinois. This team's coming back together. They took their stumble once. I'm with you, and I don't know. I'm not afraid of this number. UCLA, they got to give one up. This team's fraudulent. And if Mick Cronin fucking comes at you, like I heard, listen to this freaking clown ass Jeff Goodman. Sorry, don't mean to say that, but I'm not sorry. He's a clown. He's like, Mick Cronin, you got to explore him. I'm like, oh, God, I can't stand him. Come on. 7 in a row. What is it? They got, 7 in a row. Nation's 10th longest active win streak going into Champaign. Look the hell out. Then they get their win at IU on Friday. They get their road win at IU.
All right, this number is disgusting. I'm not saying Illinois loses, but I think UCLA can hang in there. Illinois played one good game. They beat Minnesota by 21 on the road. Other than that, Ohio State, they needed a 7-minute. Yeah, they needed like a 6-7 minute drought from Ohio State to come back and cover. Beat Northwestern, beat Indiana, beat Penn State, Washington, and Oregon. Congrats. Yeah. I mean, they've lost to USC, Michigan State, Maryland, Nebraska, and Rutgers.
You're flexing those wins, but you were flexing Cal and freaking Boston.
Syracuse beat them. Yeah, all I'm saying is they beat them.
Yeah,
unlike Miami.
You're acting like Big Ten wins are tough or like easy to come by. Like those are easy wins.
When your wins are Penn State, IU, Northwestern, 7-minute.
I don't care what winning in Assembly Hall by 25, 30 points is pretty damn impressive.
Okay, fine. I'll take that one out. You beat Oregon, Oregon, who's been absolutely terrible for a month and a half, 2 months.
2 road trips out west. First ever time doing a road trip out west twice. I mean, I know Washington's not very good, but Oregon was playing much better on January 2nd when they played.
I mean, sure. That was, yeah, I guess you could say that. I guess that's when it stopped. But otherwise, Oregon hasn't looked good. I just don't. I mean, I'm not saying they're going to beat Illinois, but
I know the number is
5.5 is disgusting.
number, but I'm not afraid of it. And I hate UCLA. Go, Elliot.
Can I also just point out that UCLA has had 3 away spots in the Big 12 or Big 10. 1 in the Central Time Zone, 2 in the East Coast. They've lost all 3 of them. Their last, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games have been on the West Coast because their last road trip was against Washington and USC. Now they're going back up to the East Coast to play Illinois. I think that's also going to play a factor in why I like Illinois as well. And I think Huff is right with Indiana. They'll probably get a win against Indiana because they'll stay out there on Tuesday, have the game Friday. I think they can get that win against Indiana. But Illinois, lock it up.
It's their second time doing this trip. They'll be fine.
They lost both times last time.
Yeah, that was the first time going out there, and you had to go to Maryland and Rutgers. Like, playing at those places is tough. And
Champagne's not. I mean,
I'm not saying it's not, but the team's not playing good. Maryland's been playing good all year. Rutgers, okay, fair. Was that the hold on, let me
Iraq has not been special this year.
UCLA. Dylan Harper only played 25 minutes that game. 28.
Blue game.
He didn't play as normal. He plays normally like 35 minutes, 40. I want to say. I could be wrong. Yeah, 37, 34, 35. When he's healthy, he plays more than that. And they beat them by 7. I like UCLA. I never said I was going to. I just said I liked UCLA, and you guys lost your shit.
I didn't lose my shit. I was raising my hand politely, and then I had to wait fucking 5 minutes. My arm was spasming because I was holding my arm up for so damn long.
I lost my shit because you were comparing Syracuse's wins and acting like that to your stats, and then you're saying that Illinois' wins have been mediocre at best.
Yeah, but the difference is Miami doesn't win. Syracuse has at least won games. It's different for this. Both these teams have won games, but the games Illinois has won are not elite teams.
I mean, they've won 3 road games. 4 road games are hard to come by. Road wins in the Big Ten.
I'm not saying they aren't, but I mean, they're not like cream of the crop in the Big Ten.
This is what the Big Ten does. They cannibalize each other. Shout out John Rothstein. That's what they do.
So, exactly. So wouldn't that speak to your fact for UCLA going to cannibalize Illinois on the road, and then Illinois gets them at home or something?
No, I think it speaks the opposite of what I want. Give me Illinois. Let's battle. Come on.
All right. I never said I was betting it. I just was proving a point. You guys got me fired up about it. All right. One more. Let's do – we might do 2 more. Here we go. A10. This will be fun. Mason at Louis.
Oh,
Mason's laying 1.
Man, I fucking hate betting this St. Louis team, and I love betting George Mason. You guys know I've been riding George Mason all season, but this feels like a St. Louis bet with that line.
I agree.
They've won 9 in a row.
The St. Joe's on deck.
St. Louis dropped their last home game to Dayton. They beat VCU the game before. That was, I think this is a St. Joe's spot, I think. Or St. Joe's. St. Louis.
St. Louis. Something.
St. Louis, money line. George Mason can't win them all, right?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Their defense is so good. It's makes me not want to fade them. And I hate this St. Louis team.
Yeah, no, that is true. The way that St. Louis runs their offense too, I mean, that just makes freaking George Mason's defense that much better.
That would open at Mason plus 2.
Oh, there's Trevor's cap. St. Louis money line locked up. Oh, he's still looking.
It's just they're so unstable. It's they're so just erratic. St. Louis. Oh, I hate betting this team.
I do too. Mason plays good defense. St. Louis is just ugly. Like it feels like if you bet St. Louis, you're going to hate that all the way to the last like 5 minutes, to where they either make their shots or they just start getting into trouble and being down. I guess you could argue that both ways, but I would have more faith in Mason. But this line kind of stinks.
Did they play already? No.
No, not yet.
I'll take St. Louis. God, I hate fading this Mason team. I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm gonna be kicking myself. But I might keep the point too, dude. I'm not even gonna take the money line. I'm just gonna keep the point for this one.
See if it gets any bigger. It's already flipped over. Maybe people just keep betting it.
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on it. I'm gonna take the points with the Billikens. Kick me, chat. You guys can all put me in the dunk tank and whatnot. If I fade my Patriots, you know I've been riding them consistently, and I'm wrong. But if I'm right, I don't care.
I'm riding Mason, but I'm not betting this game. I think St. Louis turnovers could be an issue in rebounding, but this line is disgusting. I just can't, in good faith, put money on St. Louis, to be honest.
I can, and I will. It's gonna fucking kill me, but hey, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not worth the bet, but whatever. I'll do it anyway.
What's one that you're betting?
One that I'm betting?
Yeah.
Creighton.
Let's go, baby.
Creighton. They're playing way too good. UConn, not looking great. I just have no faith in UConn. If you can't win at home when you had a 14-point lead on St. John's on beer night on a Friday night on national television, what makes you think you're going to travel across the country to Creighton and play like the hottest team in the East outside of St. John's?
This line shot down. It was 4.5.
Even better. Maybe it gets down to 2.
Just wait.
Yeah. I don't know. No thank you on UConn. Especially flying to. I know UConn beat them already.
Don't let the UConn collapse blind you from UConn. They're a good team, but don't just automatically think you're going to fade them because they dropped that game. But I will agree that it's a Creighton spot.
They're not great.
Yeah, I think it's a weird lot. I mean, the 4.5. I seeing it open at 4.5. I feel a little better about it, but like, I don't know. I just think it feels short. But this UConn team is not that good. I'm nervous they get a bump back with McNeely back, but they kind of have 2 games that they can coast at: Seton Hall on the road, and
they're on that St. John's war though.
Lops is calling for them not to make the NIT. That would be a hell of a collapse. I mean, I'll sacrifice my.
UConn could lose out, and the committee will still fucking put them in somehow.
Yeah. What's the over under? I kind of like the over in this too. If you want to pick
143.
I think both teams will be able to score.
I don't mind that. I'll take Creighton money line. I wrote down the over. We'll see.
I like Creighton. I'm gonna let this.
We got a couple battlers in the chat. The Juice is on UConn.
I needed UConn to do their job against St. fucking John's for my Creighton future on the Big East.
Creighton says Creighton comfortably, or UConn comfortably, and then he re-emphasized it. Comfortably.
Him and the Juice are both on UConn.
All right, bring it on. I'm not gonna fade Creighton at home. That's a suicide mission.
This feels like a similar this is like the feeling that I have when KU and Creighton was laying the 2.5 or whatever it was earlier this season. It's like I'm getting that same feeling. I'm like, okay, this is a Creighton smash spot. Like they're gonna win. But I also like taking the over 143 as well.
I needed Creighton, man. I mean, I need UConn against St. John's. So Creighton, I'm gonna keep riding them and in parallel with my Big East future. So,
but yeah, I mean, UConn off that, that's the St. John's is like the Houston of the Big East. So you come off of that, it's a tough game, tough physical game. Now you got to turn and play a whole different
country.
Since the NIT though, since the Maui, They've won every game that they've lost off. So that's the only thing that's kind of a little bit alarming. But I'm still on Creighton here.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen, this is where I dip, but we did end up in Eastern Michigan was the game we didn't touch. Otherwise, we got everything before that. And then I will be back. If not, just skedaddle out and I'll close.
Where are you gonna go? I mean, if you're not back, I hope you're okay. If you don't come back.
Well, I'll return. I just don't know if you guys will probably still be talking about it, but I will see you guys in a bit and go Creighton.
Toodles. Give me Ball State on that Eastern Michigan bet. I'll see if I end up betting this. Come on, Ball State.
Pump fake after dark, baby. Pump fake after dark.
You know it.
Where it gets real fucking dark.
Defend the fucking nest. I mean,
EMU's back to being shit, right? They got their little.
The line's moving in in Eastern Michigan's favor. That's what I love too. Oh,
What do you have on that right now?
They opened at 5.5, but they're at 4. I'm not. It ain't gonna move much down. I'll probably out Ball State.
I'll take Ball State. I don't know if I'm gonna bet it, but I'll take Ball State -4. I think EMU. They just got that home win against Old Dominion. Now they're gonna get back to reality of losing back in the MAC again after that 3-game back to Feds, and then here we go. Now they're back to sucking. They got the Feds off of them. Now they're gonna start freaking shaving points again.
Fuck yeah. Akron is laying 17 against Western Michigan. Probably no bet for me, but I'll pick Akron in the points.
Let me see what.
Or lay it with Akron. I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm not betting that though.
What did you say it was? Akron -17.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a refill. You want to talk about this?
My
thought before I get a refill
for Akron,
it's probably around 84 and 86, somewhere in that range.
Okay, I don't mind that. That would probably be my angle if I was gonna bet that. I'll talk about the next game while you get refill.
No, I mean, I don't mind that either. Now that I say it,
that'd be what I would look at, just because
16.5 on BetMGM if you have that.
Yeah, Western Michigan's 3-point defense is awful. Akron shoots from 3 really well.
85.5. It's 85.5.
Yeah, I don't mind that at all. I think they can score 90 here. The only thing is Western Michigan can kind of slow the pace down. So that's going to be
defense. Look at their defense possession length, though.
Yeah, their defense possession length is
give up buckets quick.
Yep. So giving up quick buckets, but then also and then Akron gives up quick buckets too. Yeah, I like the Akron team total over here.
I'll write that. I'm definitely not betting the spread, but I'll write that down too as well. See what we're doing there.
Agree. Let's see. Next game, we got UIC heading to Murray State. Let me pull up a line. Anybody in the chat have this line? I will try to pull it up real quick. I don't see a line. Anybody see a line in this UIC? Murray State game looks like UIC's on a back-to-back. They just dropped that game at SIU. Murray State's coming off the win on the road against Valparaiso by 18. Looks like Murray is laying a 1.5. I will look to back Murray State here. I think it's a good spot for them. USC's dropped 3 in a row. Murray State dropped 4 in a row before beating Valpo on the road. Now they return home. They really haven't been too great at home. But what I will say that Murray State lost in double overtime lost in double overtime to UIC there on the road. So I think they returned the favor here and end up getting Illinois Chicago here. They split the home and home series after that crazy double overtime win that USC pulled out like a month ago. So Murray State for me, and I'll just do the money line. I'm starting to learn money lines. They're the 1.5.
Yep. Just like Jacksonville State last Saturday. Yeah, I'll take Murray State with you here. I'll be honest though, I'm always wrong on this Illinois Chicago team. I'm worried about them. Do they bounce back? I was right, I guess, against Southern Illinois, taking SIU. Come on, Murray State, do not fucking bomb us here. They sometimes when we bet them, they lay an egg, don't they?
Yeah.
That's the only thing that kind of scares me, but I think I'll join you on that. I like this Murray State team at home too. Not the easiest travel spot. Actually, a pretty good team at home. UIC though, where their advantage lies, looks like on the rebounding a little bit, I guess. Yeah, I like Murray State here. I'm with you.
Yep, I do too.
We did that Akron team total, looked like. Little Rock is laying.
What are they laying here?
5.5 against SEMO. Dude, SEMO's not bad.
No, SEMO was on a 5-game win streak. 10-4 in conference, 5-game win streak.
They burnt us against what team? What team was that?
SEMO? Morehead State?
Morehead, yeah.
Brad Korn. I like Brad Korn. Brad Korn was a former assistant at K-State. He's got that program playing pretty well here at the last couple of years. They used to not be very great, and they've kind of changed trajectories here. I think he took over just after COVID, had a couple, down years. And then I think they ended up, I can't remember, it was in 23. Did they win the OVC?
Yeah, they went to Dayton. Yep.
Yeah. And then last year they had a very bad year. But this year they've responded, playing a lot better. Little Rock for me, man, I guess I'll take Little Rock minus the 5.5. Just because it's at home. But I don't want to bet this because I'm scared of SEMO and how well they've been playing here as of late. But at the same time, I don't want to bet SEMO just based on them going to Little Rock. If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, it definitely makes sense. I mean, this is a big conference battle, dude. This is a big game.
Yeah, I mean, this is what top 3 teams. What, Little Rock, SEMO, and SIU Edwardsville.
SIU Edwardsville. I guess you can count Morehead in there.
I don't. I think they're a tier lower than those 3, in my opinion. After watching them the last couple.
Well, I mean, they're 9-5 in conference, and the rest of the top teams are 10-4. So, but yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's true.
Like a lot of teams are really close. So this is a lot of implications in this game. Both teams are off a winning streak. I just think the Trojans' defense kind of can get them advantage in this game. SEMO off tons of wins. They've been playing lights out. I'll lay it with Little Rock. They win 76-70. It'll be a close ass spread. Great number here.
Little Rock did beat by 2 earlier on the season.
Yeah, there is a revenge angle. So are we battling there then?
I'm picking it. I'm not betting it.
Okay. We already did Arizona K-State. All right, yeah, this is a good one. Indiana State's going into Cedar Falls to play Northern Iowa. Northern Iowa's laying 8, and I think we.
And I will agree. The only thing that scares me is, I mean,
Oh yeah, Indiana State plus 14.5. That was an electric cash on Saturday because they were getting their fucking brakes beat off.
yeah,
And they
came back.
and they come
freaking
back and
did
go
they-
into overtime.
Yeah, I think that just high energy expenditure there to get it into overtime, play the overtime game, you lose. Now you go back-to-back road spots to another place that's tough to play. I mean, what do you? I would say Drake and Northern Illinois are the two hardest places to play in the Missouri Valley. Would you think? I mean, what would you say?
I mean, probably Northern Iowa is definitely number one. I mean,
Yeah.
Bradley can get up for games too, man.
Yeah,
Shockingly enough, Bradley gets up for games. I mean, I got it for you. Missouri Valley basketball attendance count.
yeah. Avetta's in the chat saying Bradley.
Yeah, Bradley gets up for games. I've been to a Bradley game back when they had like Patrick Bryant back in the old days, like 05. Let's see, miscellaneous. Yeah, Bradley total attendance and average is the highest. Murray State second.
Damn.
UNI is actually eighth. This is Murray State second, Indiana State third. I think maybe that was because Indiana State last year.
And is it because the McLeod Center?
SIU too. I was gonna say SIU. They actually get up for some games as well. Yeah, Illinois Chicago is the only one that pretty much doesn't, and Valpo and Evansville, I'd say. But yeah, I like UNI here. Indiana State blew their load against Drake. They fought hard. They are able to score points, and I know Northern Iowa is. They kind of like to slow it down on defense, make you lose tempo, and not just do this run and gun style that Indiana State loves. So if they can hold them to that, while Indiana State allows a ton of points, this is the Northern Iowa spot. And I'll say this, we bet Northern Iowa 4.5 against Illinois State. Maybe you battled on that one, I can't remember, but I took UNI. And against my better judgment, I love Illinois State. I love Illinois State too.
I took UNI too. So I'm going back to the well on this.
Yeah, this is their get up spot after not covering. They're gonna win by 12, 82-70. All right, we're all square there. And yeah, Avetta knows ball. Bradley does get up for games. Great, and it's like a freaking cool gym kind of too. It's like kind of like I like a good fish bowl kind of thing, but it's sick.
Paul at Marquette. Another fucking game on Peacock. Fuck Peacock.
Oh yeah, bet it before the game. Marquette's laying 18.5.
Holy shit.
Oh, they're gonna fuck them up, aren't they?
What's the over under?
Off 3 losses. I just hate laying that many points. Oh. The over under is 143.5. I got defaults team total 61. Probably
143.5, you said?
Yeah.
Jesus.
This might be a smash.
Yeah.
I hate laying that many points, so it's a lot of points.
You said 17.5 or 18.5?
Shop around. I think it's 18.
I'll take Marquette 17.5. I'm not betting it. I'll pick it though, because I'm sorry, Capper, but holy shit.
I might end up.
Capper did say fade the RuPaul Blue Balls on the road, so I might just have to follow him up on that advice. And
Marquette's got to manipulate the net rankings here a little bit too. They gotta get it like a 30-point shellacking, man. They've lost 3. How do you respond to losing 3 of the biggest 3 games that you had to win? You beat up on your little brother essentially. So yeah.
But I will agree with
and Austin went to overtime with them as well, and almost won at home.
Yep. And I will agree that Austin in the chat, Shaka with it being the big number. Shaka the double-digit favorite, just kind of like Penny Hardaway. I always like to fade that, but I'm not saying I'm fading it this time. That's why I'm picking it. I don't know if I'll bet it, But yeah, this seems like it's a Marquette 20-point win. Needs to be, or they should. But
I mean, they only beat Seton Hall by 17. They beat Providence by 28 on the road. They really haven't been beaten. They really haven't beat a team up on at home since Western Carolina and Stonehill. I mean, fuck Central Michigan. They only beat by 8 at home. George Mason they won by 19, which is a great win. If you're looking back now, yeah, we'll see if I end up betting this. I got it. It's not on my no bet list, but all right. What do we got next? Are we good there?
Pitt at SMU. I don't know the number. I would assume that SMU is laying maybe 3.5, 4. I would think.
SMU is laying -4 is 4.5. It opened at 5.
4.5.
People love betting Pitt. I don't, and I don't love betting SMU either.
Yeah, I know. It seems like anytime that SMU has stepped up in competition, which there's not a lot of competition to step up to in the ACC, but when they've stepped up in competition in the ACC, Louisville, North Carolina, Duke, they've lost by double digits. So I hate to bet Pitt, but if I was going to bet this, I would bet Pitt. And I'd bet the money line probably. But I mean, 4.5, I guess I'd just take Pitt plus 4.5.
I'll battle you here. I'm going to battle you here. If you bet it. I like this SMU team. I mean, they really haven't had a huge win in the ACC yet, but what is a big win in the ACC? They're hard to come by, right? Just naturally. And this Pitt team is just falling off. 5-7 in conference, losing last 3. Just haven't been competitive. Now you go on the road to play North Carolina. Now you go fly back to just go to Dallas. This SMU team's defense is a little scary, and I think Pittsburgh might be like the better all-around team. But I'm gonna go with the home team here, and just kind of how the momentum that they've had, and keep building off of that.
Yeah, I saw Damian Dunn, or he was asking about Damian Dunn in Austin. Said he did a fractured elbow. I think he might actually be out for the season, possibly, with that fractured elbow.
Yeah, it sucks.
But
man, if we're betting Marquette, we should bet it now, though. I feel like
saying, ride with me, fellas. I'm telling you, Pitt money line, you won't regret it.
Best of luck, Austin. It's probably. I mean, it's not a horrible play if you're looking for dogs tomorrow. I mean, it's that dreaded number. All right, let's battle, Elliot.
Yep, I'll ride it. I'll ride with Austin. I won't be betting this till tomorrow morning, but
I'm waiting to bet this too. I think it's going to go down in Pitt's favor. I love it even more.
I'll ride with you, Austin. We're riding. Penn State at USC.
Yep, I got it. Penn State's catching 4.5 at USC. My God.
Wait, Penn State plus 4.5?
Plus 4.5. Yep. Like, I'm laying this. Fuck this Penn State team.
5 in a row. Lost 5 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. They've lost. They're 1-9 in the last 10. 1-9 lost 10, lost 5 in a row. Yeah. I mean, the only thing that you can make an argument for Penn State here is, that they stayed out on the road, so it's their second game. They're out west. They got absolutely shellacked by UCLA, so that game was just over. So they're not really like, it wasn't like a tight contested game where they're.
I mean, USC defense is pretty bad. It does scare me a little bit for how bad their defense is. Mike Rhodes' defense always notoriously good, even for the amount of offense that they have. Even though they've lost games, they just outside of Ace Baldwin, they don't have. I mean, Puff Johnson too, but they lack like talent, togetherness, continuity of talent, I guess. I'll take USC here. I might end up.
The funny thing about this, I mean, this is kind of like what Mac and Colby talked about last night on TCE with the travel angle is actually on the home team, where FAU was coming home and Charlotte had the stay out there. Same exact angle because USC just got beat by Purdue on Friday. Now they return home. Obviously, they played on Friday, so they had an extra day. They're able to go back a day earlier than when Penn State played on Saturday. But the actual travel spot is with USC here. And it's 5.5. Is that what you said? Or 4.5?
4.5.
4.5. Yeah, I'll take USC minus the 4.5. But I don't know if I want to. I'm not going to pull the trigger quite yet on it. I'll see what else I have going, but I think that it's maybe another 10-point win by USC. I don't think Penn State. I think we fade Penn State the rest of the year pretty much.
We got Trevor heated over that Illinois thing. It was just me. I'll admit that. It was just me. But I mean, whatever. What's next? All right.
I got this one. Georgia, Texas A&M.
Go for it.
You just get a line.
Minus 6.5, Texas A&M. Yeah. Or 7.5.
So Texas A&M fresh off the buzzer beater, basically.
8. It's jolted up to 7.5, 8. 7.5 on FanDuel, I see. Man, I'm probably gonna lay this.
They're fresh off basically the damn near buzzer beater against Missouri. Now they had 2 road wins, South Carolina, Missouri. Now they go back home, played Georgia, have Arkansas on deck. Georgia, meanwhile, just lost at home. They beat you at home, but then just lost to Mississippi State. Now they go on the road to Texas A&M and then Missouri back at home. I don't like laying it with. I like Buzz as a dog. I don't like Buzz as a favorite. I kind of want to hear your angle on this because I'm not quite sure what I want to do here.
I mean, if anything, like the total, like the team totals are interesting. There's just gonna be so much defense here. It's like
I know. What's the over under?
138.
I almost like that the best.
The under?
Yeah. Just hope for a game in the 60s.
Yeah. Georgia's defense kind of is, I mean, good, but A&M's defense could just control the possession of that game.
Yeah. I mean, with 2 good defenses, though, it's almost like I feel like I want to take the points.
I mean, you might be right about that.
+8. I mean,
I trust Texas A&M's defense more than Georgia's. Georgia's allows a lot of possessions. They're giving quite a bit up.
Yeah, I'm just looking.
76, 90, 89. I mean, that's Florida and Alabama.
And they've lost. Yeah,
they're not as competitive on the road. But Mike White is a decent dog.
The only time that they've covered this number would be Arkansas on the road. They lost by 3. Other than that, they got their breaks beat up by Alabama and Florida, both by 21 and 30 respectively. Then Tennessee lost by 18. Ole Miss lost by 12.
I'm laying this.
Are you betting it?
Yeah, I think so. We'll decide on the Georgia team total under or Texas A&M, but we don't got much time left to decide. So,
and you're seeing,
I think Texas A&M is a pretty darn good team, and I like this. I like what they got, man. I like.
You're seeing -8. Is that what you're seeing?
7.5 on FanDuel right here.
Okay, I'm gonna probably I'll pick Texas A&M -8. If I'm gonna bet anything, it'll be the under 138.
Yeah, I like it. Come on. I think Georgia's competitive for a while this game. A&M gets it done.
Yeah. What do you think about that Georgia first half covering the points?
Don't mind it.
Is that like +4 or something? +3.5, 4.5, something like that.
That's a negative correlation to my bet, so I don't want to bet.
For sure.
All right. North Texas is laying 6 at Rice. Over under is 126.
Rice has been kind of sneaky on these covers as of late.
This number is pretty damn good.
Damn near every game, they seem to. I mean, they only lost by 3 to Memphis.
They lost by 21 to them already.
Shit, 22. God damn. That was on the road. Now you got North Texas going.
I'll pick North Texas -6.5. I'll see if I end up betting it, or -6. I'll see if I end up betting this.
What's the
There's a game you get fucked up at home. It's North Texas, but Rice hasn't been awful at home. They've been competitive. They haven't won games at home, but they probably shouldn't be winning those games that the teams they played. I'll take North Texas. The only time they play each other. A lot of only times they play each other for this game of the season.
Yeah, I know. I've been noticing that this whole slate. I've been kind of looking at past games, and it seems like
they don't double up. Yeah.
But North Texas has. This is like one of the first ones that's had a return game. Yeah, I'll pick North Texas -6. It came through barely on Saturday. What was it? -9.5.
Yeah, that was awesome.
What's the over under? Is it
128? 126. Excuse me.
Yeah, I don't feel in with that under at all. Rice, in terms of their offense, it's hilarious that they're 183rd in both offense and defense. Talk about a well-balanced team. Yeah, North Texas is my pick, but I don't like anything on that over-under.
Okay. Loyola Marymount versus Pepperdine. Loyola Marymount is catching. It opened at 2. It looks like it's Loyola's favored at 2 against Pepperdine. Fucking.
They were catching. Are you fading Zoe 101?
I think LMU is a better team, but I probably am not betting this game. What about you?
Pepperdine just lost that heartbreaker to fucking Washington State. They should have won that game. I was trying to look and see what the 93% chance to win with like not even a minute left, or maybe just over a minute left. I like LMU here to bounce back off of the loss. Lost to Gonzaga, lost to San Francisco. Now you get a Pepperdine. Yeah, give me LMU. You said -2?
Yep.
I'll see what else I have. I'll circle back to this one. I'll see what else I have in this late window.
I see 1.5. No, it's if you got Bet Rivers, I got Bet Rivers, but
River special.
Bet Rivers special. I'll take LMU money line, eat the juice. I hate fading. I hate fading Pep, but it's a different team. Los Angeles to Malibu's ain't nothing.
Hasty, I think that Zoe 101's chance for the W is San Diego at home on Thursday. And then I also think they can maybe beat Portland on the road.
No, they beat Gonzaga in Gonzaga easily.
Shit. And they
solidifying St. Mary's.
Yeah, and what's this bullshit? Like, what is this bullshit? Let me talk about this real quick. Pepperdine has to play Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday against Gonzaga, whereas Gonzaga just plays Thursday against San Francisco and then at Pepperdine. Like, what the fuck? They're giving Pepperdine 3 games in fucking 5 days, and the last one is against Gonzaga? What kind of scheduling bullshit is that?
I have no clue. That's all fucking stupid.
Classic WCC favoritism.
Yeah, I mean, what the fuck? Also,
you want to talk about Smash?
Hold on. Don't say it yet.
Okay.
Are you talking? If it's Kansas, Colorado, go ahead. Because I'll take the IU one.
No, I was talking about the Kansas one.
Also, I just want to say something. Ed Schilling, head coach of Providence, he was a coach from '97 to 2003 for Wright State, and then was Mr. Assistant from Lebanon, Indiana, in Malibu. I've been loving you guys and Zoe 101. This is gonna be my new favorite team next year. I might be a huge Pepperdine fan next year. Fucking bratty ass school though, but we got an Indiana coach, win all around, assistant for UCLA, assistant for Memphis, assistant for Grand Canyon. He's all over the place. Love it. Love it. Let's go, Ed.
And Avetta's saying that it's not at the Hilltop, it's at the Chase Center.
Tomorrow?
I don't know. Is that tomorrow or is that San Diego thing for Pepperdine?
Pepperdine's campus is so sick. Except for...
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
All right. Are you saying the smash spot is Kansas at home against Colorado?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know what the line is, but KU.
It's minus 16 and a half.
Yeah, just lay it. Don't even overthink it. KU off the loss to K-State.
It opened at 18 and a half.
Well, wait for it to come down and then smash it because Bill Self is going to be after them, and Colorado sucks.
Yeah, enough said there.
I think, okay, so what? Colorado's 0-12 in conference. Maybe they can get a win against UCF at home here coming up. But Kansas,
There's 15 and a halves available, too.
I would say Kansas might not lose. They'll lose one more. They'll lose at Houston. And who knows? That's Bill Self in March. They could fucking beat Houston then. But Kansas will probably run the table or go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1 the rest of the way in the Big 12. Not that they're going to cover them all, but I bet. Yeah. So. But yeah, so smash that. KU's that.
Yep, and I think we're gonna have to lay it with Michigan State too, minus 10 and a half.
Think so?
Listen, Tom Izzo is breaking the Big Ten record. The Big Ten wins record. He's tied with Bob Knight right now. Right?
Right.
I don't think he broke it yet. He tied it. Yep, he tied. Who the hell Who the hell do they face on Tuesday? You'd think it'd be a get-up game for IU. You'd think so. But it's more so this is going to be the ghost of what they did to Bob Knight. I know that there's speculations of what he did and there's videos of what he did, but he's a great coach. It was a tough end to the end of his tenure, but the ghost of Bobby Knight, he likes Tom Izzo. He always liked Tom Izzo. He even liked Judd Heathcote too, as well, for Michigan State. So, yeah, I'll take the 10.5. I think IU's quit, man. They're done, and I have speculation as well too. And this is all speculation. This is not news, but I think Woodson has some health issues, and so I'm all the best to Mike Woodson. Although the shit talk we talk about him and what it's been, there were some awesome wins. Beat Purdue on a buzzer beater. Beat Purdue twice in 1 year with Zach Edey as #1 seed. Got them back at least to a tournament. Archie Miller couldn't, even though it was with some of Archie's players like Trace Jackson Davis. But if you look at what Mike Woodson did for Trace Jackson Davis and Khalil Ware now in the NBA too, they're eating it up. So there's things that Mike Woodson did that we need to praise him about. I will be better about. And life is precious, and you never know what's going to happen or what people are going through. And I know, we're talking just about him coaching, how bad he sucks, but I think he's got health issues, and as much as he's probably was going to get fired, and they're never going to actually fire him, it's that mutual agreement crap for him being alone, or being one of us. I guess not us. I didn't go to IU, so even though I pretend like I do as a fan all the fucking time, but yeah, I think it's unfortunate how it's going to end, but. This is almost poetic justice to beat this record.
So you're talking. So we're laying it. What is it? 11.
Yep. There's 10.5 too available.
I don't think that they come out as flat as they did against Oregon. I think Izzo's going to have his team coming up.
I thought you were going to say IU against Wisconsin when they started down 26-4 and down to Michigan by how much, and then came back.
I was talking about when Michigan State was down against Oregon in the first half, and then they're down 50-39 or something like that. I think that they're, Izzo's going to use that as a teaching tool. He's going to have them ready to play from the first tip. I think you're right. I think it's a good play to lay it with Sparty here.
I'm saying maybe it's too much pressure too, but come on, it's just, what's one more win to fucking do that? This is like poetic justice to beat IU here, and maybe this is the curse or the
money's low in your hat, by the way.
What'd you say?
The money is low in your hat, by the way.
Oh hell yeah, Damani, let's go. I didn't bet against your Vanderbilt Commodores, but I'm nervous about them tomorrow. But I think the fellas are all on them, so I stayed off. Yep. Hell yeah, Damani, thank you, I appreciate it.
Now his girlfriend's calling, so they'll see us in TCE.
Hell yeah, see you, man. Yeah, let's freaking lay it. So.
All right, 5 more.
All right. Looks like we got UNLV, Air Force at UNLV. Air Force is UNLV's laying 15. I am not betting this game. I will pick UNLV, but I am not betting this game. Hell no.
Oh. Yeah, we don't need to spend too much time on it. I'm staying far as unless somebody in the chat has something.
The chat is, or not the chat, but the caps to fade Air Force, but laying that many points in UNLV is not as profitable either.
Yeah,
they did play at home. Air Force did, and they lost by 19.
Yeah, I will go. I'll lay it with UNLV. You said 15. Is that what the line is?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll lay it with UNLV. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll bet it, but
Yeah, we may have to bet this at the Holiday Inn Motel Hotel special during Pump Fake Pod tomorrow.
you can do that.
Yeah. All right, Northwestern at Oregon. We may beat Trevor out of here. Northwestern is catching 8.5 against Oregon tomorrow. Fuck. Oh my God, I hate laying this many points with a team that just has absolutely been ass, but it's not like Northwestern's been special, and I feel like it's like
Northwestern had that kind of push at the very end to almost get Washington, and then Washington kind of prevailed.
we've seen that so many times. How many times? I mean, Washington plays the first half pretty good, and then just shits the absolute bed.
Yeah.
In the second. At least they still won and covered for us. Whew.
Yeah. And then Northwest, I mean, another one of the games, where Oregon has Oregon's got the unfortunate travel spot. They're coming back from Michigan State. But I will say Northwestern without Barnheiser. I know you're not a big injury news guy, but no Barnheiser. Who else is hurt? Another one's hurt too. I'm about to look this up.
Yeah, fucking. Outside of how you
Leach,
yeah.
Leach and Barnheiser. I know it's just one of those things where you don't care about it, but at the same time, thank you, Avetta Leach. I didn't even look at the chat. Injuries do. I mean, I get where you come from if the guys are missing, but when you have like a Barnheiser where he's like your guy, your go-to guy, kind of run things through him. I think that's a big loss for them. I like Oregon here. I kind of repeat myself all the time. I like Dana Altman as a coach. Oregon's lost 5 in a row now. 4 of 5 being on the road. They had that one game against Nebraska they dropped at home. I don't see them dropping this one, so I'll lay it with Oregon. This will probably be one of the first ones that I bet here at the late night slate. You said 5.5 or 4.5?
It is 8.5. Dude.
Oh, 8.5. Oh shit. Yeah, I'll still bet it.
Okay. Twist my arm there too.
Right, I was looking at Ken Palm, and Ken Palm had 6. But
San Diego State at San Jose State. I fucking hate the San Diego State team. But I hate both of these teams. Aztecs versus Spartans in a battle. San Diego State's laying 5.5 on the road. And I think I will be staying far, far away from this. What about you?
what's the line? I didn't hear you. Sorry.
5.5.
5.5. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be San Diego State. I'll pick San Diego State, but they're not that good.
Dude, they're really not.
They aren't. 10 miles is always good as a dog, but like
here we go. Here we go.
I know. This is a short dog, and you saw what happened last time. They were a 14-point, 15-point dog. But like I said on Friday's show, it's like, or last Thursday's show, it's like, if you're a good coach as a big dog, that's not a good thing. That means your team's freaking always a big dog, or your team's not that good if you're always catching those numbers. I think San Diego State here. I might bet it. I think that they can really limit what San Jose State does well on offense, which is shooting the three. They shoot the three pretty efficiently, but I think just San Diego State's defense in general can really take them out of what they want to do. So yeah, I'll go San Diego State -5.5, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna pull the trigger. I probably will.
I think I'm going to do the 2-team money line parlay with both the road teams laying this number. I'll take North Texas and San Diego State on the money line parlay tomorrow.
I like that. I'm with you on that. We can ride that.
Let's do it.
Hell yeah. That's a great
All
one.
right. So we got two more. St. Mary's is laying 9.5 against supposedly the best team in fucking basketball, and we get to see the bet special on it at the Hawaiian Hotel. Fucking St. Mary's all day on the easy game. This is like playing Providence, or excuse me, Pepperdine. Lay it. Best team in the conference at home. Lay the 9. This is going to be
Fucking battle.
here we go. Yeah.
What the fuck we here for? We were fucking battling.
Oh my God, you guys and your fucking Santa Clara crap. You fall. It's a trap every year. They play good, decent. I will say this is their better team that they've had, and last year's team was good too. But now some of them have developed. They're seniors. Tilly's a junior. So I mean, Sendek's got pieces. Don't get me wrong. But I think hear me out. I think they win out after this game. I think they beat Gonzaga at home. I know they won on the road. Gonzaga, there may be a revenge angle, but I think they can get them twice just by how Santa Clara plays. This nasty style of St. Mary's this year is really working for them, man. You fucking Bronco. Let's hear what you got for St. Mary or Santa Clara's defense. Let's hear how they're the best team in the conference.
Hey, I'm not saying they're the best team in the conference.
You did say that once, though.
Best team in the conference? No.
Yeah, because that's how. Or outside of Gonzaga, outside of Gonzaga.
Yeah, exactly.
But I think St. Mary's is better than Gonzaga this year. I'd say.
They very well could be. That's a very interesting clash of styles.
But if you look at St. Mary's, like if you put 10 teams that are in the non-conference, Gonzaga's probably winning more games against good non-conference teams.
Yeah, but that's because they match up well against them, probably.
And their familiarity with them. Like, St. Mary's lost to fucking Arizona State. Like, what? Arizona State's horrible.
Yeah.
They did beat USC by almost 40 points, so.
Yeah, I mean, ever since that St. Mary's, we lost by 13. I will say, what was the? Can you tell me so at halftime it was what was the score? Like,
I think they were winning
22 to it was like a 2-point game, 28-26, and literally within 5 minutes that shit was like 50.
They went on a 26-0 run. Santa Clara didn't score a bucket for 10 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. So the fact that's not going to happen again. We had a 2-point game, and you think that's going to happen again? Another 26-0 run? Like, literally in the quarter that break, like in the first 10 minutes, it was 26-0 run. It was 24-26. I'll take the points.
Yeah, I'm only taking. I'm taking. I mean, I know it's a lot of points, but I'm taking St. Mary's just for the.
Yeah, for the fucking battle.
Yeah, you fucking don't act like you're the. It'll be 1-1. It'll be 1-1. I already got the upper hand on you guys.
We'll see in the conference.
Trevor didn't bet it though, dude. So you're good.
Oh, I did. Good. We'll see in the conference tournament. Who fucking wins the best of 3. Santa Clara outright.
It needs more in St. Mary's because St. Mary's doesn't win the conference. I mean, them and Gonzaga are automatic bids. So if a random team from the WAC wins it, or excuse me, West Coast Conference wins it, they'll spoil a Wake Forest or some team like that. All right, last game of the night. That was a fun battle. Utah State is laying 6.5, 5.5, 6. Shop around. Colorado State's off a huge fucking win.
Yep, smash Utah State, lay it, smash, Mega Max, smash.
I'm with you. I'm gonna look for a 5.5, but if not, I'll take the 6. So
I mean, look what happened. I mean, I know. Okay, so they lost to.
There's a 5.5 on FanDuel. I'll take it.
Colorado lost to New Mexico by 22 in the pit. Utah State, similar kind of atmosphere there, environment, crazy lit environment. Yeah, no, this is a Utah State spot. The only thing is Utah State has New Mexico at the pit coming up on Sunday. But, yeah. Colorado State, though, I will say, Nico Medved, he's got his team pretty damn good. I thought they were going to have a down year after losing with that guard.
Guard
last year.
He had a beard, fucking Isaiah Stevens.
Yes. Losing him, a couple other pieces out, I wasn't sure what was going to happen, but they've been playing pretty well. They had a rough little stretch where they had lost to Riverside and had a couple other other games. That Colorado loss, man, it's a bad loss. Lost by 17 to Colorado. How did you lose to Colorado by 17? Rivalry game, so you wipe it out. But they've only lost to New Mexico twice and they split the series with San Diego State. Still got 2 games against Utah State. I think maybe it's a home and home. I think Utah State rolls here.
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
Yeah, Hasty. The pit is next, but I will hit on Sunday, which is a little bit farther away. Not a classic, real big look ahead spot. And it's also, for Colorado State, it's like one of those sandwich away spots where they play San Diego State at home, then they go to Utah State, and then come back and play Wyoming at home. So Sunday is far away. Sunday, easy.
Well, that's it. We don't have the power to shut the show off, but I guess we do got to do our menu. Do you want to talk anything else? Pringle ratings or something? I don't know. What's your favorite Pringle? I'm a big original flavor Pringle guy.
I am, original is my favorite. Barbecue, sour cream and onion. Those 3.
I like the sour cream and onion too.
Yeah. What's the chat got? LSU, what's your favorite Pringle?
This is the hard-hitting questions that we need to know. Pringle ratings. That's why we're here.
Casey's on Pringles original. Virgil's on salt and vinegar. He's probably eating that right now after smoking his 7th bowl.
Hell yeah, Virgil. Chief one up about the Spark one.
Whoa. There's a street taco Pringle?
Street taco Pringle? It tastes like taco Doritos or some shit? Sounds good.
Original. LSU's on the original. A lot of originals.
Original's great.
What's your tier? What's your fast food? Top tier fast food.
Top tier fast food? Like how many we got in the top tier?
Top 3. Mount Rushmore. Top 4.
Of fast food? Oh my god! I just feel like that's such a tough category because like are Zaxby's and McDonald's comparable? I don't think
Yeah.
so.
They have a drive-through. It's fast food. What the hell is Rallies?
Rally? You've never had Rallies?
No.
Every Rallies I've been to has fucking rats, so I'm not I'll stay away from that shit.
Robert Martin saying fucking Five Guys. I don't consider Five Guys fast food because they don't have a drive-through.
That's fast cash, total fast
Oh,
cash.
damn. Red Lobster? I eat fast food.
Red Lobster? What?
Lobster.
What the fuck?
Those lobsters are fucking sitting in the goddamn.
I'm not. Every fucking person I know will say Chick-fil-A. I'll put Chick-fil-A, but I like Zaxby's better. I'll take Zaxby's instead, and then I'll go. I mean, McDonald's is a staple. Big Taco Bell. That's real fast food to me, right? Fucking there.
Would you consider Chipotle as fast food?
Nope. I don't have drive. That's a fast cash. Qdoba's fast cash too, in my opinion.
What's Portillo's? I've never had Portillo's.
Portillo's?
Portillo's?
Portillo's, yeah. It's like a Chicago staple. They got like a good Italian beef. They got like coney dogs, chili dogs, hamburgers. It's pretty good.
Jersey Mike's? Does that count?
Yeah, Jersey Mike's counts. I think those sandwich shops count.
But so my question is, if a sandwich shop like Jersey Mike's count, why doesn't Chipotle count? It's the same thing. You go through and you order.
Okay, I mean Jimmy John's has it counts in Jimmy John's. I've seen a Jersey Mike's drive-through.
I've seen a Chipotle drive-through too. I'm gonna have to.
Chipotle's a weak. I just think it's a too big of a broad question. Like we're gonna go fast food burger, fast food chicken, fast food what?
Oh Lord, people are putting me on this Portillo's. I'm gonna have to go.
Dude, you got Portillo's. Portillo's is gas. It's not far from you where you're staying. Portillo's is gas, man.
Okay.
I do kind of want to take. Oh, shit, I'm giving.
Dude, Robert Martin loves his Sonic.
Sonic's pretty. I don't mind Sonic either. Let's go.
I will say.
Robert Martin, what's the big coffee shop in Canada that it's not Starbucks, but
Dutch Bros?
No, it's kind of big on the East Coast too in the United States, kind of migrated. I think it's Canadian though. Has he said anything?
Tim Hortons?
Yeah, Tim Hortons. Yeah.
Hasty answered it. He's a Canadian too.
Let's go, Hasty. I didn't know that shit.
The LSU brought up about a daiquiri drive-through. There's one in Kansas City. It wasn't a drive-through, but there's like a daiquiri shop, and they fill it up with with the gallon milk jugs, and you can get frozen daiquiris in it, and you take your jug, and then it's almost like one of those bars that was pour bars. And then they have all these mixes and these little Slurpee machines, and you just fucking pour it into your thing, and then go pay it at the front, cap it, drive home.
Yeah. I think Raising Cane's is a little overrated in my opinion too. That's all.
Zaxby's or what?
I like Zaxby's. It's a slept-on sandwich.
Freddy's is good. Freddy's is top tier.
Freddy's is good, but they have Pepsi products. I like my Coke, but
I do too. I agree.
Taco Bell has Pepsi products too, but come on, that's a Baja Blast every time.
Have you ever? Oh no, I solely go to Taco Bell. I don't go to Taco Bell for food. I order food at Taco Bell to get the Baja Blast. Like that's if I'm going to Taco Bell, Baja Blast, then the food. Like I don't even care what I'm ordering.
The food is nice though. All right, let's get into the actual menu, shall we?
Not yet. I'm still talking about food.
Okay. B-dubs is platypus meat. Sue me, B-dubs. You guys are platypus meat.
Have you had Hawaiian Bros?
Hawaiian rolls?
No, Hawaiian Bros.
Never heard of it. Never had it.
Fucking Hawaiian Bros smacks. It's good food too.
What do you think about Arby's?
I like their curly fries with their Arby's sauce. Curly fries, Arby's sauce. That's probably.
I think Dunkin' Donuts is overrated. That could be a hot take.
Hasty. I tried In-N-Out for the first time literally like 2 weeks ago when I was in Utah. That 2 weeks ago. When I was driving through, I'd never had it before. Got the double animal style fries, animal style. It was pretty good. I will say, it did not disappoint. That's for sure. If I had one close, I would probably go there quite often. Coffee wise, I like Dutch Bros. That's probably my favorite coffee. Avetta, what do they have in Florida? Like Florida specific? Because I'm going to be there here in a week in Orlando. Do they have anything good that I'm going to try?
Chick-fil-A. I mean, Chick-fil-A is pretty good too. But every fucking basic white bitch loves fucking Chick-fil-A.
That's why you said it.
And I like sloppiness. Give me White Castle. Fuck, man. Like that. Let's get seedy with our fucking food options. Not that Chipotle bullshit. Chipotle. I'll take Qdoba over Chipotle every time. Man, Fresno State was a good bet. I'm glad I didn't bet that game.
Was it over?
I mean, they're losing by 25. 90-65.
Damn it. I should have hit that. That over was nice. Whoever had that in the chat, the over 140.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Good bet.
Nevada.
Look at this kid coming in for Nevada. He's got a mullet. Number 15. Who's this? Hell yeah. He'll drain a three. Watch.
Cap said in his hometown there was a White Castle and a Krispy Kreme right next to each other, and then there was an ER right behind them.
Holy shit!
You need it,
no, dude. Imagine just a White Castle and then a Krispy Kreme. That's not a bad combo. I might try that tomorrow.
You know what we should try? I'm gonna order some Krispy Kreme. Then I'm going to order some burgers, and I'm going to use the Krispy Kreme donuts as the bun.
I've had that. I'm actually not a big fan of that, though.
You've had that?
I've had something like that, yeah.
All right, we can get into it.
Get into the menu.
I'm getting too hungry. I'm about to leave.
I'll go. Tennessee, Michigan, Mississippi State, Florida over, Iowa State, West Virginia, Cincinnati, UAB, Miami, Ohio, Kansas State, Ohio, Illinois, St. Louis, Creighton, Ball State, Murray State, Little Rock, UNI, Marquette, SMU, USC, Texas A&M, North Texas, St. Mary's, Kansas, MSU, Michigan State, LMU. I think that's it. Or Utah State.
Yeah, I will do, let's see, Tennessee money line, Michigan money line. The Mississippi State one I haven't decided. I'll probably do the over instead. Iowa State, either the -7.5 or the team total, 82.5. West Virginia money line. Miami of Ohio -3.5. K-State money line, or take the points. I'll probably just take the points. It was -0.5. St. Louis money line. Creighton -2.5, and the over 143. I like both of those. Akron team total over 85.5. That seems like a good look. I'm not sure if I'll bet it yet. Murray State, I'll ride with Austin on Pitt plus 4.5. Sprinkle some of the money line. Under 138 in the Texas A&M Georgia game. We do have that money line parlay of San Diego State, North Texas that we're both on.
Yep.
LMU minus 1.5, 2. Shop around KU minus 16.5. Michigan State lay at 11. Oregon minus 8.5. Don't know if I'll pull it. Santa Clara, of course, plus 9. Easiest bet on the board. And then Utah State minus 7.5.
Hell yeah.
Yes, Virgil, we're fading Toledo. The tender play of the day. We're fading it again. We're repeating. We're swiping right again.
Fuck yeah, we are, baby.
I need to see what this number 15 guy looks like.
The mullet guy, dude. He's fucking awesome.
Did he score?
I was too busy reading my card. I didn't see if he did or not.
Just Jordan Malmlov.
Jordan Malmtov Cocktail? That's a great name.
He was he didn't get an assist though. Hell yeah, Robert. Robert's with us on that North Texas San Diego State money line. 2 units.
Let's go, Robert.
And then I think Stooley is about to be in here. He can give you his menu. Then we'll come up with the favorites real quick and then get on to here.
All right. Well, oh God, not the dog show.
I always find it funny. Do you ever like fall asleep with the TV on some random channel and you wake up and you're like, what the fuck is on this channel right now? Like, what's on this TV? You ever do that?
I mean, I was at a Super Bowl party where Octagon Ball was on the TV too, above the Super Bowl. I'm like, you ever seen Octagon Ball?
I don't even know what that is.
It's like three goals. It's like everyone's playing soccer. There's like 3 teams. It's fucking mayhem. I had no clue what was going on. But yeah, I totally get that. Like just some random ass sport. That was like high alive for me. Random ass channel was on, and there was people playing like high alive and like this pickle or this racquetball looking sick ass gym. I guess Udonis Haslam puts it on, or like someone Miami. There's a Miami team that Udonis Haslam owns or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Favorite dessert.
Favorite dessert? Apple crisp.
Apple crisp. I'm a cookie guy. Give me chocolate chip cookies all day.
Oatmeal raisin.
I love. Dude, my grandma, God rest her soul, she's a saint. She made the best oatmeal raisin cookies, man. Oh my gosh.
Oatmeal raisin, man. That's my favorite cookie.
Oatmeal raisin. Fuck, man. I even like sometimes like if you do the iced oatmeal raisin too. Oof. Shit's fire, dude. I love cookies.
Yeah, I'm on a very small island when it comes to oatmeal raisin, but apparently you like it. Veta likes it, so we got the right people in this chat.
It's a healthy.
It for sure is.
Fuck yeah, it is, baby. I mean, shit.
Oh, yep. Mob Rules is on it right here. Girl Scout cookies, purple box.
Oh, Samoa's? Yes.
No. The Caramel Delights.
Samoa's are Caramel Delights. Yeah. What is that? What they're called?
Caramel Delights. I think that's what Caramel Delights, man. With the coconut, those are undefeated.
Those are Samoa's.
They call them Caramel Delights.
Well, there's Samoa's where I get them.
Oh, well, The Girl Scout cookie version is caramel delight.
No, it's Samoa's.
Shut up.
The purple box?
I like soft, Virgil. Soft cookies.
Yeah.
I'm not a crunchy cookie.
Pizza King Pizza's got the best crispy cookie though. Come on.
Samoa's. What? No.
Never had
Samoa's.
Pizza King.
Caramel. Hold on. He's saying it's Samoa's too. Am I just tripping?
You're tripping, bro. Dude, Samoa's. So when you said it though, Samoa's are the best freaking. They're the best Girl Scout cookie.
Yeah,
I know Thin Mints. I know Thin Mints are gas. Thin Mints are gas. But
Look. It's
put your,
also called.
put your fucking cookie in
It
the
looks like
fucking
a Ritz
freezer.
cracker.
It's called caramel delights too. Yeah.
The best cookie is the dough. Fuck making cookies. Just eat the goddamn dough.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
Steve-
caramel delights. You're out of your mind.
It must be a Midwestern thing because we call them caramel delights, but the peanut butter sandwich one's fucked too.
Samoa what? What do you want Samoa of? Samoa's. It's great.
Samoa
No,
D's
but my
nuts.
favorite.
It's
My
not
favorite-
just like the Rock's lineage and the bloodline.
Hell
and,
no, Avetta, get that Thin Mint bullshit out of here. Fuck Thin Mint. Those are
yeah,
disgusting.
Thin Mints are bullshit. Like, go
Blech.
put your cookie in the fucking freezer that you gotta like. God, it's just like, all right, I'll go. I mean, whatever. I don't hate Thin Mints, so I can't disrespect Thin Mints, man.
I will say,
I just think those are the only two that are worth talking about. I mean, tagalongs are pretty good, but I had to grow out of my peanut allergy at 18, or I was like 17 when I grew out of that. I will say, smoking weed at 17 and trying Snickers and fucking Reese's for the first time in your life is pretty awesome. But that was some insane stimulus. Tagalongs are worth it. Other than that, like, what the fuck are you gonna say? Like, I can't still eat tree nuts, but like, do-si-dos, trefoils, like, okay, do-si-dos are kind of gas,
I
but
do like the do-si-dos.
But trefoils though, like, come on, you want to eat some shortbread? Go to
They're
fucking-
actually good, but I won't buy them. If somebody else bought them, I'll eat them.
Beer
But
winner.
I'm not doing them myself.
Whoever said that it knows Girl Scout cookies. Frozen Thin Mints kick ass. Don't get me wrong, but like, it's.
But what are you gonna have to do through all that work? Samoas are the best. Caramel delight. Samoas.
I hope I walk into a grocery store tomorrow and see someone selling Girl Scout cookies because I need to get some. I don't have a plug anymore. So
Me too. They also have came up with one that says Toast Yay. It's a yummy shaped cookie full of French toast flavor. I'd be interested to see what that tastes like.
ooh, I would be interested too, as long as there's no like nuts or toffee or anything.
No thanks.
Just suck it up and outgrow it.
Do you guys do all the games?
I can't eat tree nuts. I'll die. What do you? We've talked every fucking game, man. We
All
talked.
right, Santa Clara game though.
We know
Oh,
what.
yeah.
I mean,
Santa
you
Clara
put your
plus
balls on the line. Are you actually gonna bet this one, dude? Fuck. You didn't bet
Yeah.
him at home last time.
I bet Santa Clara.
Oh, you did?
I put 1.5 units on it.
I thought you did. Oh, okay. I thought it was just Elliot that ended up betting it. So
Nope, I bet it. 9.5 too much. I know it was a 30-0 run in that, but the game was a 13-point game at Santa Clara. Now we're getting 9.5. I feel like they're overvaluing that run, and everybody remembers that. Now it's coming on the road back home, and they got embarrassed. I was embarrassed sitting on my couch, so imagine what they felt like playing in that game with everybody watching.
I loved that game. It was great.
I bet you did.
You're probably right.
Betting Santa. What are you betting? St. Mary's again?
Of course. Do you think I'm a pussy? What the fuck? I mean, I benedicted them against San Francisco. I mean, and was that the right side? Yes, it was. Oh, we're winning this one. Fucking, they just lost. Oh, baby. Keep your Santa Clara crap out of here.
Wait, what?
Did you guys do your plays already or no?
Yeah, we did.
All right. I will.
Fuck yes,
I'll run
Virgil.
over what I got quick. I got Tennessee money line, Michigan money line, Florida money line, Iowa State over 82.5, West Virginia money line, not Auburn +9, Vandy +9, and I'm going to sprinkle a little on the money line. Syracuse +1, only because I've been blindly fading Miami. We got Northern Illinois money. We are blindly fading Buffalo. Kansas State +3 and the money line there. Creighton, I'm grabbing -2.5 because it's juiced, and if it goes up to 3, I at least want that. Otherwise, I will
Yep.
Cash out and get the money line. Texas plus 3.5. Michigan State minus 11. And then what was the other one? Oh, Santa Clara plus 9.5.
Dude, what the fuck does Amazon sell? They sell Girl Scout cookies. I thought that was a fundraiser.
Where they sell Girl
Amazon
Scout
sells
cookies?
everything.
I mean, it's probably there's gonna be like laced with like fentanyl if you're buying from like a random person.
Josh, thanks for tuning in. We kind of get on tangents once we're done with everything. So we do talk ball here. Trust me, we do talk ball. And then what did Hasty say? Oh, Hasty said he was watching a little bit of it, and it felt like he was being in Vegas. Yeah, he his production's really good. We're gonna upgrade it in the off season here, but we won't be able to come anything close to what he's got. His behind the scenes is nuts for what he runs over there, but yeah. we will upgrade. We will.
Oh, we got good things that we're building out here. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for our off season episodes. We'll release stuff and what we're going to be doing for the 2025-26 season. I can't believe it. We only got a month and a half left. We need to cherish this moments, but we will be around in the summertime. Maybe even pump fake into some historical stuff. Maybe some reels and shorts so we can get our influencer on. So stay tuned. Mike, we're back. I'm on SMU here, but I think Elliot liked Pitt. I don't know what you had, Trevor.
This one was tough. I love Pitt, but I feel like if I hop off now is the spot they like cover and like win this game. But SMU has also just not been great. Like Pitt's lost 3 in a row, back-to-back road games. SMU's looked pretty good. I don't know.
Highlight Danny's comment real quick.
Yeah, I saw that. I will. I don't know. I'm going to keep siding with Pitt, but they've been stealing my money. So, I mean, maybe best to fade it. But, yeah. It's not even that. I have great fucking Wi-Fi, all right? I'll run a speed test right now. Hold on.
It's not that. It's because he has to, he has to stream everything illegal. Like, it's saying something.
No, not everything. Just over here, I run ESPN and everything else. So, it's not. Hold up. Present, share screen. Here we go. Look at that. I have great fucking internet. I have good internet. This doesn't make sense.
Dude, what's that Jerkmate ad? No, I'm just kidding.
Man, your guess is as good as mine.
Moonjaro.
Hey, Danny was wondering.
You love Pfizer with your ads. You're a big
Danny
Pfizer
was wondering what the score was of that Chiefs-Eagles game. Is it in the third quarter still?
No, Trevor was watching Super Bowl 45.
He's still blacked out from
Trevor, what Super Bowl what Super Bowl was Super Bowl 45?
He's still blacked out from the Ravens 49ers blackout. He's still waiting for the lights.
He said it. I heard him on his lip. He was muted, but it was he guessed it right, I think.
Based on Packers. I know that Super Bowl.
Clay Matthews, dog.
Clay Matthews, dog. Nick Barnett. Dog.
Nick Barnett, yeah, Nick Barnett.
That's a throwback.
Was that Ryan? Was that Ryan Grant? Was Ryan Grant the running back too? Ryan Grant.
There was who was the backup? Sam Kung. Oh no, I don't think that was Sam Kungato. Who was the other guy? I forget, but Greg Jennings was on that team. Dog.
Greg Jennings. How does it
believe?
Who'd you guys win? Did you guys win that game?
Finley. Oh yeah, we
lost to the Steelers.
We busted up the Steelers. What are you talking
about? Oh, they lost.
Like the fuck we did.
I know.
We won that goddamn game.
Jordy Nelson.
Jordy fucking Nelson.
How could you forget? It was Aaron Rodgers' only Super Bowl.
Hey, baby.
Hey, I'm not going to get into this again. We should have been to 3 more at least.
Oh, here we go. If they weren't hitting at a 61% rate.
You can't. Don't. All right, fine. This
or if
this one right
what
here.
If Jay Cutler didn't get hurt though? Maybe they almost lost to Caleb Haney at home.
If Dez would have caught it.
let's not forget this. What is he doing? Catching a goddamn onside in front of Jordy Nelson.
An onside kick when I had to live a Super Bowl onside kick that lost us that game. We would have been up 2 touchdowns. That game would have been ours. But I'm not going to sit here and play that game. And you're
he tried to our tight end, a backup tight end, tried to grab.
I got the backup running back for you. He was a dog too. James Starks.
That's who I was thinking of. Sam Congato was years before.
James
Starks. Out of Buffalo, he had that run there. I believe Sam Congato's a doctor now, doing good things. Clay Matthews, Charles Woodson, Sam Shields. Man, that defense was fucking filthy.
Yeah.
The one time Rodgers had a good defense, and we went to a Super Bowl show.
Wasn't B.J. Raji on that team too, or was he too late? Was he later?
No, that was that because he had that interception against Jay Cutler in Chicago, or was that in Philly? One of the two. He had a pick 6 in the playoffs.
I always like
rumbling, stumbling.
I always like Super Bowl 38.
Probably the Patriots.
Panthers.
Jake Delhomme.
No, that was 38.
Yeah, that's Super Bowl 38. I can, Bucks Raiders. I think Bucks Raiders was 38. 39 was. I know 39 was the Patriots Eagles. 40 was.
This was. God, this guy. What the fuck? He was out of Stevens Point.
Darnell Dockett. Darnell Dockett.
What the fuck is this guy's name? I'm gonna.
Oh, I see. Not who lost to the Cardinals.
Jeff Janis, that guy. Jeff fucking Janis.
Who the fuck? I did not know.
He was like our 3rd or 4th string. That was about it.
Super Bowl 43. That was a lit one. I had to look it up. Which one it was? That was the Steelers versus Cardinals. And that
they won the last round.
42 was even better, dude. 42 was even better with the Giants upsetting the Patriots, and then the best one ever, 41 too.
The helmet catch.
Peyton Manning.
And Prince halftime show. Gas. Great. Super Bowl 41 was great. 40 was lame, but Antoine Randall did throw a touchdown pass. Shout out Antoine Randall. Okay, 38 I think was Raiders Bucks. 39 was Eagles, and then it was Patriots Rams.
No, 38 was the Patriots.
So 37 was Bucks Raiders then.
38 was Patriots versus the Panthers. 37 was Raiders.
Bucks Raiders. Okay, I had those, and then it was the Rams then. The Rams Patriots in 36 then. And then 35 was Giants Ravens. 34 is Rams versus the Titans.
Oh, right. Fuck yeah. That was a hell of a game too. Fucking Dyson.
They never should have been in that game with the Bills.
Almost Music City Miracle too.
Yeah. All right, let's call it a show. We're talking ball. We're talking the wrong ball.
We're getting off, but appreciate you guys. Like, subscribe. We appreciate everything. We'll be back tomorrow. I don't think the Wednesday slate is as much. It's about the same, but still, we got some good games. There's some not all mid-major. That's going to be Thursday, but yeah, we appreciate everybody. Like, subscribe. We'll drop it whatever you're playing in the comments after. But it's always fun to hopefully be sweating up bets with.
We got a good surprise for tomorrow's show too, so stay tuned.
Bama's not playing tomorrow, right?
Yeah, they play Texas, and they're going to lose.
We didn't even talk about that game, Huffer. We skipped over
Alabama, Texas. Alabama, Texas.
Yeah, we skipped over that one.
It's a bad spot.
We did. We did skip them.
Dustin was asking me in the chat why the Bama line was so short, and I was like, "Wait, does Bama play tomorrow?" And we just skipped over it. So let's go back to that. Oh yeah, because I said smash against KU, and then you said smash Michigan State, and we just skipped over the Texas-Alabama game.
I, for some reason, thought that we talked about that Alabama-Texas game before Trevor left.
What's the
I just because I picked Auburn, I will pick Alabama, but no bet for me. Just because I picked them, I'm going to keep the continuity of that, and I already have placed all the bets. 3.5.
I like Texas. Back-to-back losses. Now you're back home against Bama, who's got Auburn on deck, and Alabama plays no defense. And this is the same line they were catching. Granted, it was on the road, but they were catching 3 at Vanderbilt. Now you're going to come home and catch 3 against Alabama and a team that doesn't play defense. So I like that. I think it's a little bit of a look ahead for Bama here. They're still going to go into that game against Auburn as 1 and 2. I mean, they can't change the rankings from the AP until next week. So I think it might be a little bit of a dead spot. So I like Texas here.
I'll battle you. I'll go Alabama. I think they're far superior team than Texas. I know Rodney Terry, whenever you see the plus sign besides Rodney Terry, you want to bet him. But how'd that work out against Vanderbilt?
They got mushed.
Yeah. I like Alabama. I think
Got mushed. What? I was on Vanderbilt.
I was in a Discord and some guy with 12 minutes left and Texas is up 6.
problem.
He was like, I'm calling it. Game over. Wrong team favorite. I was like, bro.
That's your problem. You're in a
12
fucking
minutes left.
group chat with strangers talking
Yeah,
your bets. Do that before the game.
Yeah, so I'll be on Alabama here. I'll lay the 3.5. I know I was on them against Arkansas, and fucking, of course, they came back and Arkansas covered it there at the end after Alabama was up.
Let's go, Trevor. Let's go, Trevor.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll lay it here. What's the over-under?
It is
165.5.
Sheesh. Can Texas even – I just don't think Texas can score like that. Like, I don't think they'll be able to keep up with Alabama. So, yeah, I'll just lay it with Alabama. I won't even touch the total, though.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm picking Auburn, picking Bama. No bet for me.
1.5?
Kansas State's 2.5 now.
2.5?
Mm-hmm.
Glad I got 3.
Yeah, same. Do we want to do a favorite?
Elliot's about to start just driving. He's like, all right, I'm going to check out now.
Yeah, Bama minus 2.5. I like that even better, obviously.
I'm seeing 3, so I grabbed Texas at 3. So
I'll take it at 3.5. I'd take it at 2.5. It's not one of my favorite bets of the day, but I would take it if you wanted to pass Max on it. I wouldn't mind it. I mean, but that's coming from a Big 12 guy, so I have kind of a little Texas hatred with them breaking up the original Big 12. So I got a little hatred. I've bet on them before, though. So
do we want to do a fave quick?
Yep. That's what we were waiting on. That's why we were talking Pringles and ice cream and Girl Scout cookies and fast food and
fair. All right, who wants to go first?
I mean,
I'll go. Well, now a couple lines. I like Michigan State, but that line moved already a little bit.
Dude, they're gonna win by 20.
Then take it.
No, I'm gonna bet it. Yeah.
I'll take Northern Iowa minus 7.5.
Northern Iowa sounds good.
I'll be on Utah State minus 5.5.
I almost did that one, Elliot.
That's for sure my.
Damn, I was kind of liking Colorado State in that one. I'll lay off.
Really?
Yeah, I've been liking Colorado State. They've been playing pretty good. Utah State's been kind of hit or miss.
I did say that. I did say that they have. I was talking to Huffer about it and said they've been playing a lot better. A lot better than what I thought they were going to be this year. But I like Utah State in this smash spot here just because Colorado State, when they went on the road against New Mexico, they kind of got blown out. Similar kind of environment where it gets lit. I think Utah State will put it on them here.
All right. Mine's going to be, you can go on DraftKings right now and get a Kansas State +3. So I will take that. And that equals out to +602 for Northern Iowa -7.5, Utah State -6, and then Kansas State +3.
Nice. I like Michigan State too, but we'll go with UNI. I can't put my Hoosiers away like that. Already bet them anyway. So.
Fair.
All right. Yeah. If people that scroll to the end of our show and watch our videos for the menu, that is okay too. Fast forward or rewind about 20, 30 minutes even at 20-ish and look for Elliot and I's menu as well too. So yeah, just throwing that out there.
Yep, good looks. But appreciate everyone. Like, subscribe. We will see you tomorrow for the Wednesday slate, which is equally a banger. Well,
Equally
it's
banger.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Big surprise tomorrow too. Big surprise coming.
Double salute.
Say
All
it, Trevor.
Best of luck tomorrow and